KCLY's coverage of the Hanover Wildcat football team for the state championship is brought to you in part by Midwest Products of Lynn, Washington, Hanover, and Clay Center, the Dragonston Agency, B&W Electric, and Ricky's of Hanover. This is Hanover Wildcat football.
Hello, everyone. Bryce Dolan here in Newton today for some final high school football, as we're here to see Hanover take on Jetmore Hodgeman County here in Newton at Fisher Field. We are just getting the national anthem underway, so we're going to take a quick break. Then we'll be back with some pre-game talk before we get this finals game underway. You're listening to Wildcat football right here on KCLY.
You work night and day to get the crop in. You worry about the weather. You worry about prices. You have repairs to deal with at the worst possible times. It's a lot of work and a lot of worry. But when it's all said and done, you wouldn't trade places with anyone. Making things grow is in your blood. It's in ours, too. We're a community ag bank. Citizens State Bank. Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Kramer Oil Company goes the extra mile to serve the fuel needs of the area farmers. They specialize in bulk delivery of diesel fuel and gasoline to Washington, Marshall, Riley, and Clay counties. Having fuel delivered to your farm site or field and to your mobile fuel tanks while you're busy working goes above and beyond the usual fuel delivery service. Visit their website, krameroil.com, that's Kramer oil.com, or give Kramer Oil Company a call toll-free at 800-498-2466.
A job worth doing is worth doing right. The crew at Orville Juneman Dozer Service and Or-Owl Quarries of Hanover is hardworking and can complete a variety of jobs for your residential or commercial projects and your farm and ranch needs. From site prep work and conservation work to building and repairing waterways, terraces, and ponds, Orville Juneman Dozer Service takes pride in their quality workmanship. They also have ag lime and road rock of all sizes for special projects. Give them a call at 337-2482. For over 65 years, Hanover Electric has served the area with all their electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. They appreciate the support they've received from the local area year after year and the friends they've made along the way. Hanover Electric is proud to welcome new clientele and look forward to many years of working together. They will continue to provide excellent service to the community. Hanover Electric keeps everything running efficiently.
Think of Sapp Brothers of Hanover as your unlimited source of energy. Their business is dedicated to bulk delivery of gasoline, diesel fuel, propane, and oil in Marshall and Washington counties. Sapp Brothers will deliver to homes, businesses, and even wherever you are out in the field. That's pretty important when you're in the middle of an extremely busy season. Call them for a competitive fuel quote and keep them in your contacts list. 337-2446. Sapp Brothers' number again is 337-2446.
You're listening to 100.9 FM KCLY. Bryce Dolan here in Newton today for some different Wildcat football. We're interrupting your Kansas State Wildcat football game to bring you some Hanover Wildcat football here in Newton as they are set to take on Jetmore, Hodgeman County, the Longhorns, here in the Division II 1A state finals at Fisher Field. Now, this activity is being brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. A little pregame before we get into this Division II 1A state final matchup. Hanover kept its record unblemished after a home victory of 36-24 over Pike Valley last week, and a win over Caldwell 58-12 the week before that. As for Hodgeman County, it can now show off 9 landslide victories after its most recent game. It took its contest against Otis Bison last week by a very well lead of 42-16. Senior Jacob Salmons earned 3 touchdowns and had 160 yards rushing the ball. Trevor Morgan banked an additional 2 touchdowns for the team. Jetmore returned to the state game for the first time since 2013 when Osborne defeated the Longhorns 56-8. Now, the Salmons brothers served as team managers at that time, and their win bumped Hodgeman County to 10-2 and Hanover to 12-0 on the season. So this matchup, we're seeing a 10-2 Jetmore versus 12-0 Hanover. Hanover is third in the Max Prep state rankings, and Hodgeman County is fifth. Now, Hanover leads Division II in scoring defense and the second in offense, with junior Thomas Atkins. Now, this may be major because Atkins has 9 scores on the season, but he's not expected to play today. He is suited up. I am seeing him out there, but we'll see if he is going to play today. We'll see once kickoff gets here. Well, we're going to take a little break here at Fisher Field. We'll come back with some more pregame talk and your starters here for your Hanover Wildcats in your Division II 1A state finals game here at Fisher Field. You're listening to KCLY.
The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic is ready to protect your family's health care needs. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, they are committed to delivering high-quality care, addressing the health needs ranging from prevention, checkups, and care of illnesses and injury to maternity and other health conditions. They take pride in those they serve. Join Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic in cheering on the student-athletes of the community in their academic and sporting events. They're proud of the Hanover Wildcats.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Andy's Hardware and Lumber continues to meet the needs of their customers with quality building products, tools, hardware, and customer service. They carry a wide selection of products to give you more choices and more solutions. Whatever you're building or remodeling, you need a reliable source of lumber, windows, doors, and hardware at good competitive prices. When you deal with Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, you'll always be treated right. They extend good luck wishes to the Hanover Wildcats.
At Lewis Hybrids, their roots in agriculture run deep. Since 1946, Lewis Hybrids has been helping you reach your profit potential with their innovative products, field-by-field placement decisions, and replant programs. Add their quality seed and personalized customer service, and you have a partner for success. Just like your farm, the Lewis Hybrids and Shale Seed has continued to grow and evolve, one field at a time. Contact your Lewis dealer in Hanover, Roger Shale, 785-713-2336.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to KCLY here at Fisher Field in Newton. I'm Bryce Dolan, joined here in Newton today with my wife, Maggie Dolan here, made the trip with me to take stats during the game, and our engineer back in the studio, Bernie Fancella. We're here for the Hanover Wildcat game, taking on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Just finishing up down the road, Sabetha best Maryville 7-6 in that final game. Marysville had a chance to win it during the last minute of the game, but unfortunately threw an interception, giving Sabetha the state title. So 7-6 was the final to that game. Now we are watching some 8-man football today, but that doesn't mean we are any short of watching some talent during this state final matchup, ladies and gentlemen, especially for these Hanover Wildcats. Senior lineman Carlos Emanuel, a Division I recruit and also a returning all-state pick at 6'5", 305 pounds. He leads the team with 76 tackles. He had 67 last week, so he made 9 tackles last week during the Pike Valley game. And on the season, he has 13.5 tackles for loss. Now, junior Kate Cohorse, he leads the team with 5 interceptions on the season. Sophomore Jonah Weber really stepping up, had a really good game against Pike Valley last week, really had some disruption there on the defensive end. Hoyer, he is Coach Hoyer is 126-25 in his 13th season here at Hanover, his alma mater. He is 3-3 in state title games overall and 3-0 in Division II contests, with victories also coming in 08, 09, and, of course, just last year. Now, among active 8-man coaches, Coach Hoyer is tied for the most championships as a head coach with Victoria's Doug Overly, Northern Valley's Chuck Fessenden, current Solomon coach Steve Ternan, and current Wallace County coach Kevin Ayers, who won Jetmore's only 2 state crowns in 2001 and 2003. Now, Hoyer credited the players, along with Hanover's pride and work ethic, for the success, calling the Wildcats an exceptional group of athletes and community. And really, the community in Hanover is excited for this football team, ladies and gentlemen. When I showed up at the game last week in Hanover to call the Wildcats taking on the Panthers of Pike Valley, when they let me in the gates, they weren't letting people into the game yet when I showed up. And there was a line of cars waiting to get into the gates. And I asked the gal that was sitting in her van at the front of the line, I said, "Ma'am, excuse me, how long have you been sitting here? How long have you been waiting in line? Well, she hadn't been sitting in her car this long, but they, in fact, parked her van outside the gates to the Hanover football field on that Wednesday before the game. So this community in Hanover is excited. The Wildcats, they're excited. They're chasing their 25th. They got their 25th straight win last week. They're looking for their 26th straight win, the second perfect season in a row, and also a repeat state title. We're about 3.5 minutes to kick off, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fisher Field in Newton. You're listening to Hanover Wildcats football right here on KCLY. I'm Bryce Dolan. We'll be right back.
No two farms are alike. That's why Blue Valley Insurance offers insurance coverage tailored just for you. Our farm insurance experts will look at your individual situation and help you figure out the coverages that make the most sense for your farm, all at an affordable price. We keep up to date on the changing needs and challenges of today's farm and ranch operations, and our policies provide the flexibility to cover them all. Your roots are in farming, ours are in protecting you. Visit Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Cattle producers, next time you have cattle ready to sell, call Marysville Livestock. The folks at Marysville Livestock join the Hanover volleyball fans in supporting the Hanover Wildcat volleyball team. They send their best wishes as the Lady Wildcats take the court in the Twin Valley League volleyball tournament. To consign your cattle, call the barn at 562-1015. That number again for Marysville Livestock Incorporated is 562-1015.
Be wise and weatherize your home this fall with a new Larson Storm Door or Storm Windows at Cromie Lumber. Adding a new storm door and windows to your home can enhance its look, add light, ventilation, style, and protection from the elements. All Larson Storm Doors are quality built with energy efficiency in mind and come in a variety of styles, colors, and low E-glass to choose from. Now's the time to buy to get the most use of your Larson Storm Door or Storm Windows at Cromie Lumber in Marysville and Washington.
Football seems to bring out the largest groups of people from the community to share the experiences of its hometown football heroes on Friday nights. Bruna Implement, your Case IH dealer, has enjoyed seeing the young athletes in action and are impressed with their commitment to the game and their team. Congratulations to all the area high school teams who have finished strong this season. Bruna Implement, your Case IH dealer, is offering winter service specials now to help you save money and keep your equipment running strong.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Wildcat football. No, not Kansas State. Hanover Wildcat football as they're getting set to take on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County here at Newton at Fisher Field. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your seniors, Carlos Emanuel, Kevin Diedrich, and Brendan Zabitrisky were your captains, and it looks like Hanover is going to start this game and going to receive. Now, for your offensive starters for the Wildcats, starting at quarterback, junior Dakin Stahlbomber, his running backs, and fullback, Carter Bruna, junior, senior, Kevin Diedrich also in the backfield. His ends, number 6, senior, Brendan Zabitrisky, number 16, junior, Cade Cohorst. On the line for the Wildcats, for the guards, you have number 88, sophomore Jonah Weber, had a big standout game last week against Pike Valley. The other guard, you have Ryan Luppin, senior, number 20, and in the middle at center, big number 69, Carlos Emanuel, the senior. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are set for kickoff here at Fisher Field here in Newton for the Division II 1A state final game, Hanover Wildcats against the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Set to receive for the Wildcats, number 4, senior Kevin Diedrich. Beautiful day here in Newton, just over 60 degrees, couple clouds in the sky, no breeze, and the sun is out. Diedrich catches the ball about the 10-yard line. He's trying to get around the corner on the near side. He gets a couple blocks as they shove some Longhorns out of bounds right into the team on the sideline. And Diedrich, what a return as he gets back to about the 30. They're going to mark him at the 34-yard line. So a great return from the senior Kevin Diedrich there to set up Stahlbomber in this Wildcat offense just about at midfield, just on the other side of the 35, going to be in between the 34 and 35-yard line near the near hash here. Today, the Wildcats in all blue, white helmets, the Longhorns all white, red helmet. Stahlbomber going to start this series in shotgun. His two ends spread out. Bruna directly to his left. Stahlbomber calling for the snap. Gets the ball. It looks like he's going to be an option to the far side. He pitches a long pitch to Bruna. Bruna gets a high pitch over a couple defenders and catches it. Able to get around the corner and gets a nice carry there Going to be about a 10, 20-yard carry there for Bruna. You know, that was an option play on the far side. Stahlbomber had a couple defenders in between him and Bruna, and he popped that pitch up into the air. It was a risky pitch there by the junior quarterback, but Bruna hauled it in, and Bumblein Bruna made his way across midfield down to the 30-yard line. Wildcats on the far hash. Stahlbomber directly under center. Bruna directly behind him. Turns off. Hands it off to Bruna. Bruna tries to get something going up the middle as he's met with contact at the line of scrimmage and drags some Longhorns down with him, along with Big 69 Emmanuel. A nice 5-yard carry there on the play. 4-yard carry. Going to make it 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. 11 minutes, 20 seconds here to go here in the first quarter at Fisher Field here in Newton, your Division II 1A state final championship. Stahlbomber comes out of the huddle with the Wildcats. Directly under center, Bruna directly behind him. One spread out to the far side, one to the near side. Stahlbomber gets snapped. Going to be option to the near side. Pitches it to Bruna. Bruna again puts a shoulder down, but that Longhorn wouldn't let go. That was a nice tackle there for Hodgeman County, number 21, Trayton Coate. Wouldn't let go of Bruna after Bruna knocked him down with his shoulder, but Bruna refusing to go down until after getting that ball for some positive yards, getting it out to about the 21-yard line, going to be 3rd and 2. 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats trying to get another first down, second first down of this first series of the ball game. Stahlbomber going to be directly under center. Bruna's going to be directly behind Stahlbomber. Diedrich spread out to the near side. Stahlbomber is going to keep it, just try to shove it up the middle and get that first down, and then he's going to fall forward. And from what I can see, the ref is standing in front of the first down marker, waves the chains down the field, and that's a Wildcat first down. Ladies and gentlemen, Stahlbomber and his offensive unit finding no troubles here moving the ball down on the field. With 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go, first down, Wildcats ball on about the 19-yard line. Stahlbomber directly under center. Bruna behind him. Diedrich behind Bruna. Stahlbomber gets snapped, turns around. Fake hand off to Bruna. It's going to be an option to the near side, far side. Stahlbomber's going to try to keep it, but no, he's swallowed up by that Longhorn defense. And that was the first stop from that Longhorn defense against this Wildcat offense. Stahlbomber got swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No loss of play, maybe a loss of a couple inches, half a yard or so. But almost back in the original line of scrimmage, really bringing up 2nd and 10 for Stahlbomber and the Wildcat offense. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day here at Fisher Field. You can really hard to, if you didn't know what the calendar looked like, you'd think it was in the middle of the season or the beginning of football season. 60 degrees, sun's out, barely any breeze here in Newton. Stahlbomber's going to be in shotgun. He's got Diedrich and Cohor spread to the near side. Bruna directly behind him. He's going to pass to Zabatrisky. Zabatrisky to the far side, tries to get around the corner, and Zabatrisky's tripped up right in front of that first down marker, but a good fake there by Stahlbomber and a nice pass as he rolled out to the far side and got right. Zabatrisky got right in front of that first down marker, just short of the first down, but a good gain nonetheless by the Wildcats. That's going to be about 3rd and 1 on the play, just under 9 minutes play here in the first quarter. Still scoreless here in your Division II 1A state final game. Hanover Wildcats taking on the Longhorns of Jetmore. Stahlbomber directly under center. One spread out to the far side, one to the near side. Bruna directly behind him. He turns around and gives it to Bruna. Bruna is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Bumblein Bruna having some trouble getting those wheels turning once he's met with some contact today. But we know as of last week, he had a hard running game. Almost every carry he was met with contact at the line of scrimmage, but managed to get some positive yards. And there he even though he got tripped up, didn't get much, he managed to get a first down there for the Wildcats, making it first and going to be goal for Stahlbomber and his offense. Ball is going to be on the 8-yard line. Stahlbomber's giving me the shotgun. Bruna to his right. One spread out to the left side, one to the near side. He's going to pitch it to Bruna to the near side. Bruna trying to get around the corner and is tripped up just over the line of scrimmage, but not until he gets some positive yardage to move that down marker ahead. He's going to make for a 2nd and 5. If you're looking at your radio dials, your Wildcats, Hanover Wildcats, are moving from left to right on the field, knocking on the door of the Longhorn end zone. 2nd and 5, just under 8 minutes here to go. Still scoreless, but the Wildcats knocking on the door, looking to put the first points of the game up on the board. Stahlbomber's going to be directly under center with Bruna behind him. Stahlbomber's going to keep it and try to sneak it forward, and he stays on his knees, puts his hands down, and keeps his knees off the ground, but manages to scoot forward for a number of yards, making a very short 3rd and goal there. Going to be on the 3-yard line, so 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. 7.5 minutes to go. Stahlbomber kept that one, stuck it right up the middle, and they marked him back a little bit farther, but nice effort there by the junior quarterback, putting his hand down, trying to get some extra yardage. 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. Wildcats trying to score. It's going to be a pitch to Diedrich around the far side. Diedrich trying to find some blockers around the far corner, and he does, and he falls into the end zone. But there's a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Is it a Wildcat touchdown, or are they going to bring it back? Could have been holding. Let's see what they're going to call here. Looks like it's going to be holding on the offense. So they are going to replay 3rd down, and that is going to back up the Wildcats farther than they, of course, would like to be. They'd like to get that touchdown, but now they're back just over the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark about the 12. So it's 3rd and goal on the 12-yard line. Just over 7 minutes to go. Wildcats trying to get the first points of the game on the board, and they're going to spread out this offense. Stahlbomber's in shotgun. 2 spread out to the near side, 1 spread out to the far side. Stahlbomber gets the snap. He's going to the near side, trying to go around the corner, trying to find some blockers. He's almost in the backfield. He's trying to escape some tackles, and he does! And he gets over the line of scrimmage and into the end zone! Touchdown, Wildcats! Whoa, what an effort there by the junior quarterback, taking Stahlbomber. You thought he was down in the backfield, ladies and gentlemen, and he escaped 3 would-be tacklers and gets his way into the end zone for a first points of the Wildcats of the day. Wow, what a play there by the junior quarterback. What a run there by Stahlbomber. 6-0 Hanover here with just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. They're going to line up for their 2-point conversion. Looking into the sun here, Stahlbomber looking to make that 6 points, make it to look at 8. Stahlbomber directly under center, Bruna behind him. Gets a snap, fake handoff to Bruna. Gives it to Diedrich. Diedrich dodging some tacklers and brings some Longhorns with them into the end zone, making it 8-0 Hanover. Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcats with a strong first drive here in your Division II 1A state final championship game here at Fisher Field. We're going to take a quick break. Your Hanover Wildcats lead 8-0 here in Newton. You're listening to KCLY.
If you're inspired to throw the best party for a friend, an anniversary, dinner for your employees, or any other special occasion that calls for delicious food, Ricky's Cafe in Hanover has you covered. They offer catering services in the entire KCLY listing area with competitive prices. Give them a call and see what's on the menu for your big event. Catering is a solution for feeding large groups of people, and Ricky's Cafe knows how to make mouths water. Ricky's Cafe in Hanover, catering to all your celebrations.
B&W Electric in Hanover is your local electrical specialist, and they're ready to meet your residential or commercial needs. They can handle rewiring jobs, installations, new construction, and more. Rest assured, the work will get done right the first time by professionals who know the job. B&W Electric is ready to handle any project that requires a backhoe. Keep them in mind for all your electrical needs and backhoe service. B&W Electric, proud fans and huge supporters of the Hanover Wildcats.
Back here at Fisher Field as the Wildcats just kicked off to Hodgeman County after putting it in the end zone. And that one goes out the back of the end zone, going to be a touchback for Hodgeman County as they get the ball for the first time in this ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, Stahlbomber leaving the Wildcat offense down the field on the first offensive series of the game. They were on the 3-yard line. It was 3rd and goal. They got backed up to the 12-yard line because of a holding call, or to the 9-yard line, excuse me. And Dakin Stahlbomber spread it out, tried to pass in the end zone, escaped 3 tackles before he walked into the end zone, putting up the first points of the game for the Wildcats. 8-0. Here we go. Hodgeman County gets the ball for the first time. It's going to be a keeper to the near side. He's going to get nowhere. That was the quarterback, number 16, Jacob Salmons, the senior quarterback with the keeper there. Didn't get much, but he did get some positive yards in the first play for the Longhorns. Going to make it 2nd and 7, 3-yard run there for the senior quarterback. Hodgeman County, all whites, red helmets. Hanover, all blues, white helmets. Salmons brings out his offense. He's in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Salmons is going to keep it again. Goes right up the middle. Quarterback keeper again, and he gets just over that line of scrimmage for a couple of yards, making it for a tough third down there. Going to be 3rd and 4. Just over 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Hanover Wildcats lead the Longhorns of Hodgeman County 8-0. Beautiful day here in Newton, over 60 degrees on your Saturday after Thanksgiving. Happy late Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at Fisher Field. Engineer Bernie Fancella back in the studio. Maggie Dolan here taking snaps with me here in Newton. Salmon in the shotgun gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back, and the running back is just over the line of scrimmage until he's brought down by the Wildcat defense. That was Cohorse with the tackle assisted by some of his teammates there. Cohorse getting the first contact on that tackle. That was a good run there by Hodgeman County, but the officials are looking to where to spot it. They're looking to see if it's going to be a Longhorn first down. They're putting the ball just behind will be 24-yard line. The first down marker's at the 25-yard line, and they're marking it just inches behind it. It's going to be 4th and less than a yard, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Hanover leads 8-0. As Hodgeman County tries to get over midfield here. Stuck on just behind the 25-yard line. 4th and inches as the Longhorns trying to get their first down of the game. Looks like Salmons is going to keep it and fall forward and get that first down for the Longhorns. And that's just enough to move them chains to extend this series for Hodgeman County. Clock stops to move those chains. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fantastic play by the Wildcat offense. Stahlbomber dancing his way into the end zone. Gets out of 3 different tackles before he made his way to get the first points up there for the Wildcats. 8-0 here in Newton as the Wildcats lead. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Salmons gets the snap in the shotgun, hands it off to his running back. He's trying to find a blocker on the far side, get around the corner, and he's brought down by the Wildcat defense. Big number 69, Carlos Emanuel, making some noise. Emanuel, going to hear that name a lot here in the next year or two. Going on to play some Division I football. Very talented lineman here for the Wildcats. Salmon brings his offense out in a shotgun, gets a snap, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to try to run it again, and doesn't get much. More or less back to the line of scrimmage. Senior quarterback Jacob Salmons trying to get his offense moving, and they are, but not very, they are getting positive yards, I will say, ladies and gentlemen, but really haven't had any breakaway plays yet as this Wildcat defense is playing tough. Salmons for direct center this time. 2 backs directly behind him, getting around, handed off, trying to find a block around the near side. He's brought down by big number 69, Carlos Emanuel in the backfield for a tackle for a loss. Another solo tackle for that big, talented front. Number 69 senior, Carlos Emanuel. That brings up a long 4th down for the Longhorns. It's going to be 4th and 7 on the 29-yard line. So they're going to come out. They're going to punt it away. Back to return the punt for the Wildcats is number 6, Zabatrisky. Snaps away. Kind of a fumbled snap, but he got her away. Punts in the air. Zabatrisky waits for a fair catch, and it's caught on the 20-yard line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Wildcats will get the ball back here with just under 3.5 left here in the first quarter. They lead it 8-0 here at Fisher Field in Newton. Beautiful day. Couldn't even guess it was the Saturday after Black Friday. I hope everyone had a great holiday, ate plenty of food, got their shopping in. Hopefully had a safe Black Friday, and now I hope you're enjoying some football on your Thanksgiving football Saturday. Your Kansas State Wildcats, just a quick update here. Are leading 7-3. Wildcats lead Iowa State. And it looks like they're going to take a timeout here in Newton. Looks like Coach Hoyer is going to take a timeout and take a minute to talk to his team, and we're going to take a timeout too. You're listening to Wildcat football. They lead it over the Longhorns of Hodgeman County 8-0 here at Fisher Field. You're listening to KCLY.
Insuring the Heartland. The Dragaston Insurance Agency and Buckeye Insurance Group can assist you with the best price and product for today's farm insurance. Call the Dragaston Agency at 785-325-2263 and ask for Justin for your complete financial insurance analysis and quote. The Dragaston Agency and Buckeye Insurance Group provide quality products and service in today's market. Customer service is what they offer, along with fair premiums and personal contact. The Dragaston Agency in Washington and Concordia.
Welcome back, everyone. Hanover set to get the ball back here for the second time of the game, trying to get some more points on the board. First series of the ball game for the Wildcats, they were able to march it down the field and put her in the end zone. They lead it right now 8-0 with just under 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. The ball for the Wildcats is going to be on their own 20-yard line. Stahlbomber directly under center. Stahlbomber turns around, fakes handoff. He's going to keep it. He's going up the middle. He's trying to find his blocker on the near side. Gets a couple more yards and is brought down on the 35-yard line. A great run there by the junior quarterback. Stahlbomber making some great runs today. Shook a couple tacklers and made some moves to make it all to get the ball all the way down to just behind, going to be behind the 35-yard line, in between the 35 and the 34. Nevertheless, first and 10 for the Wildcats. Stahlbomber's going to be in shotgun. One spread out to the far side, one on the near side. Bruin to his left, gets the snap. And it looks like Stahlbomber's going to go over the middle and passes it to number 6, senior Zavatrisky. Zavatrisky is covered and ball falls incomplete. That's going to be a second and 10 for the Wildcats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, first score for the Wildcats taken. Stahlbomber went back to pass, dodged a couple tacklers, broke 2 or 3 of them, and was able to get out of the backfield and found his way into the end zone for the first Wildcat touchdown of the day. And then a handoff to Diedrich for the 2-point conversion to make it 8-0 here in Newton. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Stahlbomber's going to be directly under center. Ball's on the near hash. Bruna in motion. Stahlbomber's going to go back to pass. He's going to dump it over the middle to Cohorst. Cohorst catches it. He had 4 white jerseys around him, but Cohorst was able to haul that ball in. And that was quite the pass, as that goes from about the 35-yard line to almost the 20-yard line. About a 20-yard pass there from the junior quarterback to Cohorst. 2 minutes, 48 seconds here in Newton. Stahlbomber brings his offense out. Now over midfield, knocking on the door of Longhorn territory. Bruna in motion. Stahlbomber directly under center. Gets snapped. Passes it to Diedrich to the near side. Diedrich finds some blockers, finds some room, and Diedrich's in the end zone. Touchdown for the senior, Kevin Diedrich, making it 14-0 early here at Fisher Field in Newton. And what a play there by the Wildcats. Diedrich was spread out to the near side, cut across midfield as Stahlbomber dumped the ball off to him, and he found some key blocks and was able to work his way across the far side of the field and walked into the end zone. 14-0 Wildcats, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats lining up for a 2-point conversion. Zavatrisky spread out to the far side. Diedrich, Cohorst to the near side. Stahlbomber in shotgun. Bruna on the end. Stahlbomber gets the snap, dodges a tackler, jukes a couple more. As he goes around the far side, he gets around the corner and touchdown, or 2-point conversion. Good Stahlbomber. And boy, Stahlbomber's got them legs a-rolling today, ladies and gentlemen, as he ran that 2-point conversion in, making it 16-0 for the Wildcats. We're going to take a quick break as the Wildcats are set to go on defense again here at Fisher Field. Hanover leads Hodgeman County 16-0, 2.5 minutes left in the first. You're listening to KCLY.
Jones Trash Service provides residential and commercial waste pickup in Washington County. Their service is affordable, dependable, and professional. Jones Trash Service also offers roll-off containers to support your special projects. Whether it's renovation, cleanup, roof replacement, or yard clearing, they'll deliver the containers to you when you need it and remove it when your job is complete. Contact them for quotes for home or business trash service if you're not already on their route. Jones Trash Service of Washington.
Back here at Fisher Field, Bryce Dolan here on KCLY, everyone. We're here for your Hanover Wildcat football team facing the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. And what a game it has been already for the Wildcats. We're not even out of the first quarter yet, ladies and gentlemen. 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Wildcats up 16-0 here in Newton. Set to kick off for the Wildcats. Number 2, Bruna. Bruna sends the ball down the field, and it's going to go out the back of the end zone. Going to be another touchback for the Longhorns. So some great scoring drives here from the Wildcats. First one, a fantastic scramble by Stahlbomber to get into the end zone. Hands it off to Diedrich for the 2-point conversion. Second touchdown, Stahlbomber passes it to Diedrich over the middle of the field as he gets into the end zone. And then again, Stahlbomber breaking legs and breaking ankles, dancing his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 16-0 Wildcats up. Hodgeman County now on offense, and it looks like Hodgeman County is going to take a timeout, and so are we. You're listening to the Division II 1A state final game here in Newton at Fisher Field. I'm Bryce Dolan, right here on KCLY.
Whether you're planning for today or looking to the future, the Bank of Palmer is ready to meet your financial needs. They offer a range of loans, accounts, and services to help manage your money. They are rooted by a commitment to meeting the financial needs of their communities, and they believe that in order to truly serve a community, you must be a part of it. Whatever your banking needs are, you've come to the right place. The Bank of Palmer, with locations in Palmer and Barnes. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Welcome back to Fisher Field here in Newton, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bryce Dolan here on KCLY. Watching the Hanover Wildcats here take on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County in your Division II 1A state final game for you K-State Wildcat fans. Kansas State still leads Iowa State 7-3 just before halftime. Longhorns come out with quarterback directly under center. Looks like he's going to keep it and gets his way, or hands it off to number 21, Trayton Coates again. Coates gets his way across the line of scrimmage for the Longhorns. It's a couple yards for Hodgeman County as it makes it 2nd and 8 for the Longhorn offense. Salmon's trying to get something going here on the offense for Hodgeman County, get some points on the board as Hanover leads it here in the first quarter, 16-0. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Salmon's directly under center. 2 backs directly behind him. Turns around, face handoff. Salmon's going to keep it. Goes up the middle as Diedrich trying to strip the ball from him. Looks like Diedrich and Stahlbomber in on that tackle for the Hanover Wildcats. They were able to stop Salmons, but not before he got a first down for Hodgeman County. Salmons able to get that ball just over the 25-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark in on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Salmon's going to be directly under center. 2 backs stacked behind him. Turns around. Delayed handoff. He's going to give it to his back, and he's met hard by that front line of the Wildcats. And all I saw was that big number 69 driving that runner down to the ground into the dirt, or I should say turf, here at Fisher Field. Big number 69, Carlos Emanuel, in on that tackle for the Wildcats. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter as time continues to wind down here. 16-0. Wildcats lead it in the first quarter. Salmon's leading his offense out to the line of scrimmage. Going to be in shotgun. Salmon gets the snap. Going to keep it. Going on to the far side. He's tripped up in the backfield by number 2, Carter Bruna. Bruna getting up, clapping his hands and nodding his head. He knows. Great defensive play there by number 2, Bumble and Bruna. Well, we started calling him last week. Under a minute here in the first quarter. Wildcats lead at 16-0. Defense trying to keep the Longhorns out of the end zone in this first quarter. Let's see if they can do it. Longhorns have the ball on the 29-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 8 to go. Salmon in the shotgun. One spread out to the far side. 2 players spread out to the near side. That one's going to snap, looking for a receiver. He fakes the pass. He's going to keep it. Tucks it, tries to run, and he's met by a Wildcat. Not today. Number 4, senior Kevin Diedrich. Beautiful tackle there for the Wildcats. Getting in the backfield. Well, I guess Salmon's got back to the line of scrimmage, but Diedrich did not let him get anywhere. Setting up a long 4th down for the Longhorns. Going to be 4th and 8 with 10 seconds winding down here, and looks like they're going to let it wind down the rest of the quarter. That Wildcat defense clapping their hands. They're ready, and they're going to let it run out. And we're going to the second quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break as your Hanover Wildcats lead the Longhorns of Hodgeman County here in Newton at Fisher Field, 16-0. We'll be back with the start of your second quarter after a quick break.
The Hanover Wildcats have had a phenomenal football season and has all their fans excited for the final game. Ron and his team at R.L. Juneman Construction are proud of the young men on and off the field. Join them in cheering on the Wildcats and congratulate the athletes and coaches on their outstanding year. The football team represents their families, school, and community, and everyone is proud of how far they've come. Go get them, Wildcats! From your fans at R.L. Juneman Construction.
Landmark Implement, your certified John Deere dealer, wants you to attend their upcoming Parts and Service Expo events. It's the best time to buy parts all year. Take advantage of special discounts at the event and other discounts throughout the month of December. You'll find savings on oil and filters, attachments, gifts for under the tree, and most pre-ordered John Deere parts. You'll also have a chance to visit with our trained and certified technicians and sign up for our winter service specials. Don't miss out. It only comes around once a year at your local Landmark Implement. Visit landmarkimp.com for a complete schedule of our expo events.
To start the second quarter, Hodgeman County punts it away for their second possession, giving the ball back to the Wildcats as Zabatrisky brought that punt in around the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 17 for Stahlbaumer and his offensive unit to start their next offensive series. So 2 offensive series for the Wildcats, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. Wildcats lead at 16-0 here early in the second quarter. They have the ball on their own 17-yard line. Have some work to do here. Try to get some more points on the board. Stahlbaumer leading his offense out of the huddle. Going to be directly under center. He's got Diedrich to his right, Bruna to his left. Stahlbaumer gets snapped. Fake hand off to Bruna. Fake hand off to Diedrich. Going back for a pass. Bryce Cole is way downfield and Bruna way downfield, but just overthrows them. Man, that would have been a breakaway play there. Big play there for the Wildcats. Longhorns sweating a little bit as they dodged a bullet. Bruna and Cohorst both out in front of their defenders had a chance at that ball, but about fell ahead of them about 3 or 4 yards. Not really had a chance at it. 11 minutes, 48 seconds. Wildcats lead at 16-0. Wildcats going for their 26th straight win, their second perfect season in a row, and a repeat state title. Stahlbaumer comes out in the shotgun. Bruna to his left. Zabatrisky to his near side. Diedrich to the far side. Gets the shotgun snap. He's looking for a receiver. He's looking for somebody. He can't get it. He's stuck in the way. He's going to run for it. And he runs across the line of scrimmage to the first down marker. Stahlbaumer has them legs to work in as he gets close to the first down marker, but those Longhorns able to run him out just before. Going to make a very short third down for the Wildcats. Great run there by the junior quarterback. Gets the ball near the 30-yard line, just over, or near the 25-yard line, just over. Marking it in between the 25 and the 26. Going to be 3rd and 1 for the Wildcats. Stahlbaumer directly under center. Bruna behind him. Zabatrisky spread out to the far side. Zabatrisky to the near side. Diedrich to the far side. As Stahlbaumer keeps in, tries to just fall forward, getting that extra yard there for the first down, and he does. First down, Wildcats. Another first down for Stahlbaumer in this offense as they keep this ball moving. So that sets up the Wildcats on the 28-yard line. Got 11 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. 11 and a half minutes left in the second quarter. Wildcats lead it 16-0. Hanover looking to repeat their state title. Stahlbaumer leads his offense out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Going to be directly under center. Bruna behind him. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Bruna. Bruna is going to keep it, and he's met with some contact, but he powers his way through and gets a hard-earned 4 yards on the play. Maybe 5 yards on the play. Going to be 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. Bruna dragging that Longhorn defense near midfield. Ball is set at the 38-yard line. 33-yard line, excuse me. Now we're in the second quarter. Wildcats, looking at your radio dial, are traveling from right to left on the field. Stahlbaumer directly under center, going to turn around and hand it off to Bruna. Stahlbaumer wanted to keep it, though, as he tried to pull it out of Bruna's arms. And Stahlbaumer, next thing he knows, is looking at a football on the ground and just falls on it. Stahlbaumer wanted to give Bruna that one. Bruna wanted to keep that one. Stahlbaumer making the late decision to keep it. Bruna tried to keep it as well, and they found that ball on the ground, but Stahlbomber was able to fall on top of it before the Longhorns were. The Wildcats dodging a bullet there on the turnover table. Going to make it 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. First long third down for Stahlbomber in his offense today. Stahlbomber is going to be in shotgun. 3 spread out to the far side, 1 spread out to the near side. Motions Bruna. Stahlbomber gets snapped, looking for Blair, and he finds Zavatruski in the middle of the field, and he makes the tackle, misses the tackle, and he goes 5, touchdown, Wildcats, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo! These Wildcats are refusing to go down today. Zavatruski caught it over the middle of the field, broke a tackle, and nobody was there to stop him. 10-5, touchdown, Zavatruski for the senior, Brennan Zavatruski. What a wonderful play there by Stahlbomber in the Wildcat offense. That's going to bring up 22-0. 9.5 minutes left here in the first half as they are huddled up to go for the 2-point conversion. Stahlbomber breaks the huddle to go for the 2-point conversion. He's got 3 players stacked on the far side in the shotgun. Longhorns trying to keep the Wildcats out of the end zone. Stahlbomber dumps it off to Diedrich. Diedrich trying to find some blockers on the far side. He does, and he's in! 2 points is good for Diedrich, the senior, and the Wildcats take the lead, extend their lead, 24-0 here at Fisher Field here in Newton. You're listening to the Division II 1A state final game here on KCLY. I'm Bryce Dolan. We'll be right back.
Having trouble understanding your internet connection? Just think of it in terms of water. The size of a water hose determines how quickly you get water, and the same goes for your internet. A garden hose pumps out less water than a fire hose, just like a 5 meg connection loads pages slower than a 20 meg. At the end of your hose is a sprinkler, which is equivalent to your router. If your sprinkler is old and clogged, it can only push out so much water, no matter how big of a hose it's connected to. For best results, be sure your router is up to date. For more questions, check out our website at bluevalley.net.
As a third-generation seed company, Oldie Seed has pioneered the development of soil-specific hybrids that thrive in your soils. Our Know to Grow research program is the largest in the Midwest and utilizes advanced technologies including Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link soybeans. Oldie's research program delivers top yields while helping you win the war on resistant weeds. This season, don't settle for anything less than a soil-specific seed from Oldie Seed.
Welcome back to Fisher Field as the Hanover Wildcats lead the Longhorns of Hodgeman County 24-0 here in the second quarter. 9.5 minutes left in the first half as the Wildcats just kicked it off to the Longhorns. Longhorns returning it to just over the 20-yard line. They're going to mark it at about the 22 as Hodgeman County comes out and tries to get some points on the board before halftime. 9 minutes, 33 seconds up on the scoreboard. Wildcats lead it 24-0 here in Newton. Salmon leads his offensive unit up to the line of scrimmage, directly under center, running back behind him. Turns around, gives the handoff to the running back. Running back is stuffed by that big front of the Wildcats. That clock's going to continue to tick as he gets a couple yards on the ground there for the Longhorns. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard run there by the running back for the Longhorns. Going to set up 2nd and 8. Wildcats lead it 24-0 here in the first half. 9 minutes to go before halftime. Salmon directly under center. Turns around, takes the handoff. He's going to keep it, tries to find a blocker on the near or the far corner there, and he's brought down by the Wildcat defense just over the line of scrimmage as he faked the handoff to number 12, Galvin Stanley there. Wildcat defense saying, no, not today, Salmons. As the Wildcats defense still playing tough. Carlos Emanuel, big number 69, limping off the field here, not looking good. Looks like he's throwing down his helmet. He is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a good sign there for the Hanover Wildcats. Carlos Emanuel looks like he's cringing a little bit in pain. Looks like his ankle is hurting a little bit. We'll keep an eye and see how he's doing. Salmon's in shotgun, gets the snap for the Longhorns, dodges the tackler, trying to get around the corner, dodges another Wildcat, and he does find some room, and he gets around the corner, and gets a nice first down for the Longhorns. Great run there by Salmons, the quarterback, number 16, Jacob. The senior quarterback for the Longhorns finds some space, a broken pass play, but it worked out for the Longhorns as he got over midfield and into Wildcat territory, making it a Hodgeman County first down. 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Salmon's directly under center. Turns around, hands it off to his running back. That's going to be number 13, Salmons to Salmons. That was number 16, Salmons to number 13, Salmons. Jacob and Eli. Eli able to carry some Wildcats down and gets a good hard run there, a 7-yard run for the Longhorns. 2nd and 3 on the 30-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go here in the half. Longhorns trying to get on the board before halftime. Wildcats looking to keep them off, shut them out. Salmons breaks the huddle directly under center. Eli Salmons behind him. Looks like Jacob's going to keep it, and he's trying to find some blockers around the near corner, and he can't, and he's tripped up and brought down by number 52, Nick Hoyer of the Wildcats. Also to watch here on this big front line for the Wildcats, number 88, Jonah Weber, the sophomore, had a fantastic game against Pike Valley Panthers last week in Hanover. 1st down and 10. That is a Hodgeman County first down. Ball's on the 26, under 7.5 to go in the second quarters. Salmons directly under center, turns around, hands it off to Eli. And Eli Salmons trying to find some blockers as he drags some Wildcats down with him. Hoyer dragging them down to the turf, but not until after Eli Salmons was able to pick up a couple there, making it 2nd and going to be 6. 2nd and 6 for the Longhorns. Hodgeman County starting to get some momentum here for the first time today with just under 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Hanover Wildcats lead at 24-0. Salmons gets the snap, hands it off to Eli Salmons, and Eli finds a hole through the Wildcat defense, and he is brought down not until after he gets the first down. And big number 69, Carlos Emanuel, was out of the Wildcat defense until now, subbing in for number 34, Williams Peters. So Emanuel was out of those last couple plays as Hodgeman County was able to get some momentum, but now this senior nose and center, number 69 and Division I recruit, Carlos Emanuel is back in front for that defense. On the front line for the Wildcats, Nick Hoyer, Austin Gakel, Carlos Emanuel. Salmons directly under center, fakes a handoff to his brother. Eli pulls it back. He's going to keep it around the corner, and he tries to find a blocker, but he's brought down by Stahlbomber, but not until some laundry comes out on the field. Looks like there's going to be a penalty. Might be a hold here on the offense. Officials are talking. Let's see what the call is here. Looks like it's going to be holding on Hodgeman County. So Hodgeman County getting some momentum on that play. Carlos Emanuel coming back in for the Wildcats. And then next thing you know, the next play they run, not necessarily saying it's because of Emanuel, but the Longhorn offense finds themselves backing up. Going to make for a long first down. Going to be 1st and 15. Yep, going to be 1st and 15 near the 20-yard line. They're marking it 1st and 14 on the 19-yard line. 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Wildcat defense trying to get a stop here. Salmons directly under center. Gets the snap. He's going to hand it off. Pitch it to Eli Salmons. Salmons trying to get around the corner on the far side, not until he's chased down by Gakel. And Stahlbomber chasing him to the sideline there and bringing him down before he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. He just got over that original line of scrimmage, making it 2nd and going to be about 8 for the Longhorns. Ball's now on the 7-yard line. 13-yard line, excuse me. 2nd and 7 to go, just over 6 minutes left. Wildcats lead at 24-0. Wildcats looking to leave the Longhorns scoreless here in the first half. Salmons gets to the snap, fakes the handoff, going to keep it, tries to find some blockers on the far side, just in that, just up the middle there, and is brought down by a bunch of blue jerseys, getting up last with number 16, Kate Cohorst for Hanover. The clock is going to keep ticking. Just under 6 minutes, Wildcats lead at 24-0. Makes up for a 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Ball's on the 9-yard line. Longhorns trying to get into the end zone for the first time. Wildcats trying to keep them out. They're winding down here in the first half. 5 minutes 42, 41, 5 minutes 40 seconds left. Salmons comes out under center. His brother Eli directly behind him. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's brought down by the belt by Kevin Diedrich. Senior Kevin Diedrich was on the ground, and Salmons, number 16, Jacob Salmons, tried to get away there And Diedrich says no, grabbed him by the belt behind him and says, no, not today. But not until after he was able to get a first down, making it 1st and goal for the Longhorns. Ball is now on the 5-yard line. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Wildcats have a new set of downs. Longhorns have a new set of downs trying to get a score before halftime. Salmon's going to keep it, trying to get into the end zone, and the Wildcats say nope. And that was Diedrich, Hoyer, and Emmanuel there, getting out of the pile. Cohorst, Hoyer, and Diedrich getting out of the pile there. Going to be 2nd down and goal on the 2-yard line under 5 minutes to go. Both Salmons are in. Let's see what's going to happen here. Jacobs to Eli. In that matchup, pretty much all game long for the Longhorns. Eli directly behind Jacob Salmons. Jacob Salmons takes the snap, and Jacob trying to just keep it sneaking forward as he reaches out with some extra effort, and he does get in. And all I could see was Jacob Salmons tackled at the waist, but he just sticks that arm out there over the goal line, and it's a touchdown for the Longhorns. So Hanover unable to shut Hodgeman County out of the end zone from scoring in the first half as the Longhorns get it in with 4 minutes, 36 seconds left here in the second quarter. Scored 24-6. Hanover leads as the Longhorns are setting up for a 2-point conversion. Jacob Salmon's in the shotgun. He's going to keep it, trying to find some blockers, and he's brought down just over the line of scrimmage, but he reaches out again, and he gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion's good for number 16, Jacob Salmons for Hodgeman County. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes, 36 seconds left here in the second half. Hanover Wildcats lead Hodgeman County 24-8. We'll be right back after a quick break. You're listening to KCLY.
Shop small, shop local, and help the small businesses in our community thrive. Ray's Apple Market welcomes you to shop with them for extra values, including bananas for 28 cents a pound, Pepsi 24 packs for $4.98 with a limit of 2, plus food samples to try while you shop. These deals are good this Saturday only during Shop Small Saturday, November 25th. Ray's Apple Market appreciates the opportunity to serve you throughout the year and thanks you for shopping small and keeping it local.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Number 9, Trevin Morgan kicking off for Hodgeman County here. And it's going to be an onside kick as the Longhorns trying to get the ball back here before the end of the half. And it looks like it's going to be swallowed up by the front line for the Wildcats. So Hanover's going to get the ball with 4 minutes, 34 seconds left as they lead it 24-8 here at Fisher Field in Newton. And ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful day here it is for some postseason football. Over 60 degrees, the sun is shining. Just a very slight breeze, not even enough to affect the play here on the field, and not even just a couple clouds in the sky, but that sun is bright, and what a beautiful November day here at the Saturday after Thanksgiving as the Wildcats come out to the line of scrimmage trying to get some points on the board. Stahlbomber in shotgun is going to pass it to Diedrich. Diedrich on the near side catches it, fights his way over the line of scrimmage, and what a catch there by the senior, Kevin Diedrich. He was almost hit immediately after catching that ball, ladies and gentlemen, and he fought his way forward, getting a nice positive play there for the Wildcats, bringing up 2nd and 6. So nice 4-yard reception there by the senior, Kevin Diedrich. Wildcats have the ball just behind midfield, about the 37-yard line. Big Carlos Emmanuel still in for the Wildcats at center. Stahlbomber in the shotgun, gets the ball. Stahlbomber looking to air it out. He's gets chased by tacklers in the backfield, trying to shake him, but he can, and they just won't let go of him this time. Stahlbomber's done it before today, breaking some ankles and breaking some tackles, but he couldn't escape that Longhorn defense this time, as number 40 for Hodgeman County, Ethan Eckhoff, the junior, was able to get some penetration and get Stahlbomber down to the turf, making it a very long second down for the Wildcats. So Stahlbomber is brought down a couple yards behind the original line of scrimmage, going to be 2nd and Second and going to be about 12, and it looks like they're having some clock issues here as the officials are looking towards the press box and the scoreboard. Just down the road here. Before we started this game, Marysville over Sabetha, or Marysville lost to Sabetha 7-6. Marysville trying to get the win in the last minute and a half of the game, but throwing an interception just at the end for Sabetha to put it away, and Sabetha wins that game 7-6. What a low-scoring final game, and what a fantastic contest between those two teams. Here at Fisher Field, Bryce Dolan here on KCLY. Here making the trip with me was my wife, Maggie Dolan, as she's here doing stats here at Fisher Field. Back in the studio, our engineer, Bernie Fancella. Thanks to our team for being here today on this beautiful Saturday after Black Friday and Thanksgiving, and hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving as the officials looking to the press box. Looks like they're getting their timing issues figured out here. The clock's reset to 4 minutes, 15 seconds. Wildcats lead it here in Newton 24-8. It's going to be 3rd and 13 on the 30-yard line. So after that sack on Stahlbomber, that backs the Wildcats up behind the original line of scrimmage to the 30-yard line, making it for a very long third down. Going to be 3rd and 13. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials still trying to figure something out here on the field. They keep looking towards the press box and the scoreboard, making it a little difficult to see the scoreboard for the officials since the sun's going to be right in their eyes, but they have now officially reset the clock to 4:18. So now we got our clock issues figured out, and we're ready to roll again. 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Clock starts. Stahlbomber on the 30-yard line with his offense. 3rd and 13 for the Wildcats. Stahlbomber gets snapped, backs up, and there's it out long for Diedrich. Diedrich trying to catch it, and it's going to be a pass interference. So, although a nice catch there by Diedrich would have been preferable, the next best thing happened. A nice pass interference call there on Hodgeman County. That should be giving the Wildcats the first down as the officials are gathering to discuss here. Longhorns trying to protest. A lot of contact there between Diedrich and the Longhorn defender when that ball was in the air. And there was flags all over the field. And here we'll see what our call is as our white hat makes his way to the middle of the field. Going to be pass interference on the defense. That will be a first down for the Wildcats as they move the ball. And that's going to put them over midfield. So again, Diedrich had one guy to beat, and he did, and that defender knew it. So that's why he settled for that pass interference call, because if he wouldn't have interfered with Diedrich, Diedrich was gone, and that would have been another Wildcat touchdown. So Longhorns bummed out that they were called for pass interference, but preferable over a touchdown from the Wildcats. Wildcats do lead it 24-8 here with just over 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Your Division II 1A state final game here at Fisher Field in Newton. Stahlbomber directly under center, gets the snap, going to hand it off to Bruna. Bruna's going to find some room. Stahlbomber gets a nice block out of the hands off and knocks the Longhorns to the ground. And Bruna fought his way down to the first down marker. And they're going to mark him just behind it. So second, and going to be a very short second down for Stahlbomber and this offense. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic run there by number 2, Carter Bruna, for the Wildcats. Running strong as always, the junior fullback. 2nd and 1, ball on the 26. Stahlbomber directly under center. Bruna behind him. Going to get the snap, handed off to Bruna. He's going to keep it as Bruna was swallowed up in the backfield, but so was Stahlbomber. That was just a broken play, a missed block there by somebody up front as Stahlbomber got the snap, turned around to hand it off to Bruna. Bruna was getting hugged by a Longhorn, so Stahlbomber tried to pull the ball back out, but then Stahlbomber got tackled. So that play was snuffed out from the beginning from this Longhorn defense. That's going to make a 3rd and 1 for the Wildcats. 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hanover leads 24-8 here in your Division II 1A state finals here at Fisher Field in Newton. Stahlbomber directly under center. He's going to keep the snap and powers forward for a first down, which they have done countless times this season. Stahlbomber getting a nice first down there for the Wildcats, gets it well over the 25-yard line. They're going to put it at the 24, decisively at the 24. Great first down run there by Stahlbomber. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats lead at 24-8. Wildcats going from right to left when looking at your radio dial. Stahlbomber directly under center. He's got two back stacks behind him. He's going to the near side. He finds Diedrich, passes it. A backward pass to Diedrich. Diedrich finds some blockers around the corner and dances his way down past the 10-yard line and is pushed out just before he gets to the 5. And what a play there from Stahlbomber to Diedrich. Bruna and Diedrich were stacked up behind Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber comes out of the snap, turns around, face handoff to Bruna, finds Diedrich for a little backwards pass behind the line of scrimmage, and Diedrich able to get around the corner, get some blockers, and get a nice run to get a first down for the Wildcats. That sets up first and goal. It's on the 7-yard line. 2 minutes, 23 seconds. Clock stops. Diedrich pushed out of bounds. Stahlbomber directly under center. Stahlbomber's going to keep it again as he goes forward and gets some more positive yardage for this Wildcat offense. Stahlbomber gets over the 5-yard line. Great run there by Stahlbomber. That's going to set up second and goal on about the 4-yard line. Just over 2 minutes to go here at Fisher Field. Hodgeman County knocking on the door, or trying to stop the Wildcats from knocking on the door to put up another touchdown before halftime. Wildcats lead at 24-8, under 2 minutes to go. Second and short. Stahlbomber gets the ball, trying to get around the corner and trying to roll and get out of the tackles again, but nope, that Longhorn, strong goal line Longhorn defense says not today, Stahlbomber, or at least not this time around. And that sets up a third and goal. It's going to be on the 1-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. A minute and a half. The Wildcats trying to get in the end zone here before halftime to go up by a couple of scores here before the half. 24-8, Wildcats lead it. Minute 20 seconds left. Third and goal on the 1. Stahlbomber looking to the sideline. He's got Bruna and Diedrich stacked behind him. Looking at Coach Hoyer. Looks like Hoyer's going to let that clock tick down and take a timeout. And so are we. As we come back, we got about a minute left before halftime as the Hanover Wildcats lead at 24-8. We'll be right back after a quick break right here on KCLY.
Don't have time to stop by a bank to open an account? No problem. With United Bank and Trust, we make it easy by bringing our bank to you. Whether you're at home, at work, or anywhere you have access to a computer, simply go to ubankonline.com and click on the Open an Account icon. Save time by opening an account online with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Fisher Field, everyone. You're listening to the Hanover Wildcat football team take on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Fisher Field in Newton today, a beautiful Saturday after your Thanksgiving holiday. You would think it's about mid-season or the beginning of the season with how beautiful it is out here. Hanover Wildcats lead it in the first half with 1 minute to go here in the second quarter, 24-8 as they're knocking on the door. The ball's on the less than 1 yard line, going to be third and goal. The Wildcats trying to get some more points on the board before they go into the locker room at half. Stahlbomber leads his offense up to that line of scrimmage, directly under center. Bruna behind him. Stahlbomber does what he does and leans forward on that big 69's back and gets another touchdown for the Wildcats. Ladies and gentlemen, Hanover's up big, 30-8 here in Newton, with a minute 5 seconds left in the half. Hanover up big early here at Fisher Field. As they're going to line up to go for two here to try to go up 32-8. The Wildcats having an impressive showing here so far, this first half of this ball game. Stahlbomber really doing some work on the ground. Stahlbomber now bringing his offense out for the two-point conversion. He's got one Diedrich spread out to the far side, Zebachewski to the near side. As he gets the shotgun snap, he looks for Colehorst in the back of the end zone. Colehorst was in motion, goes to the back of the end zone, catches a nice pass there by Stahlbomber. Two-point conversion, good for these Wildcats, ladies and gentlemen. Minute 5 to go in the half. Hanover leads it 32-8. We'll be right back right here at Fisher Field.
Think of how much your lifestyle revolves around the latest technology. Radio Shack is dedicated to bringing your eyes and ears much of what the world of electronics has to offer. The sights and sounds are brilliant and clear, whether you're choosing a flat-screen TV, a laptop, camera, camcorder, or video game. Radio Shack inside Patterson's Health Mart is also your source to find a wide variety of electronic components, accessories, adapters, and connectors. Plus, you'll find friendly, helpful service at your local Radio Shack in Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
everyone. You're listening to the Hanover Wildcats take on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County right here on KCLY. Bryce Dolan here at Fisher Field today here in Newton. And a beautiful day for some postseason football here at the 8-man Division II 1A state final game between Hanover and Hodgeman County. Wildcats lead it big here in the first half, 32-8, minute 5 left to go. Set to kick off Bruna for the Wildcats. He sends the ball downfield out the back of the end zone. Be a touchback for the Longhorns. They bring their offensive unit out one more time before halftime here. Minute and 5 seconds up on the scoreboard to go, ladies and gentlemen. And for the only score for the Longhorns, Jacob Salmons, the senior quarterback for Hodgeman County, they scored with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter, and Salmons, really the senior quarterback, leaning over the line of scrimmage, reached out with his hand and the ball in his hand and was able just to get that ball over the line of scrimmage for Hodgeman County's only score on the day. Salmons in shotgun. Salmons gets the snap, and he's brought down by 69, Carlos Emanuel. The big D1 recruit getting some penetration there on the spread play. And as Salmons was looking for a pass, Big Emmanuel just says, just go down for me, Salmons. And that makes it going to be 2nd and 10. So, or that's not correct, 2nd and long. It's about the, I want to say a 6-yard loss there. Going to be 2nd and 18. So an 8-yard loss there from the big guy up front as Salmons looking for a receiver. He tries to get it out to his teammate about midfield, but there's Cohorst and Bruna there on the would-be receiver for the Longhorns, and they knock the ball out of his hands. That sets up 3rd and 18 for the Longhorns. Now, the Longhorns, their backs against their own end zone. Ball is on the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and 18. 25 seconds left. Hanover leads it 32-8 here before half. Wildcats in their all-blues, white helmets. Longhorns, all whites, red helmet. Salmons comes out in shotgun. Salmons going to keep it, trying to run up the middle, trying to find some blockers. Not until the Wildcat defense brings him down. Carter Bruna and Nick Hoyer in there on the tackle. 19 seconds left as they call a timeout as they're trying to extend the series just a little bit. 32-8. 4th down is going to be 14 to go. Ball's on the 12-yard line. So the Wildcat offense or return team is going to get the ball back with 19 seconds on the clock. Who knows if I guess the Longhorns could decide to go for it here, or they could decide to punt it away. We'll see what they decide to do. Either way, Wildcats lead it decisively here, 32-8 here at Fisher Field in Newton. Ladies and gentlemen, what a contest here for Hanover. The Wildcats have been playing outstandingly today. They're just having a fantastic ball game. Stahlbaumer having a fantastic game on the ground and really doing some work through the air as well. Don't forget about that Wildcat defense, making it really tough for this Longhorn offense trying to get into the end zone. Here we go, 19 seconds left. It looks like the Longhorns are going to punt it away with 19 seconds to go. 4th and 14, ball's on their own 12-yard line. 19 seconds left in the first half. Snaps away, punts away. Ball's in the air. Zabatrisky's going to field it about midfield, and he muffs it. But Zabatrisky is able to get back and jump on it on the 40-yard line. Zabatrisky trying to do some fancy work there as he tried to field it out in front of him, catch it with his fingertips, but it fell to the ground, and luckily enough, it didn't go anywhere. It just kind of stayed there on the turf after he muffed it, and he was able to turn around and jump on it. Giving the ball to Stahlbaumer on his offensive unit about midfield, just behind midfield, in between the 40 and 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 11 seconds left for Stahlbaumer and his offense to see if they can get to the end zone one more time here before half. Stahlbaumer in shotgun. 3 spread to the far side. Senior Zabatrisky spread out to the near side. Stahlbaumer gets the snap. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Airs it out to Zabatrisky downfield. Zabatrisky! He's a defender and he gets it! It's a touchdown! Hanover! The senior Brutus Zabatrisky beats his defender, connects from Stahlbaumer, and another Wildcat touchdown before halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 4 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be another Wildcat touchdown, but looks like they're going to bring her back. Looks like we got a flag on the field back here. So what would have been an amazing pass and catch there from Stahlbomber to Zabatrisky is being brought back for a penalty. Let's see what our white hat calls it here. I'm assuming since it's behind in the backfield, it might be holding. Yep, holding on offense. That's going to negate that long pass play, near 40-yard pass play from Stahlbomber to Zabatrisky. So that knocks off some time on the clock. 4 seconds left. That backs up the Wildcats now to the 25-yard line. First and 25, ball on their own 25, 4 seconds left. Stahlbomber took a shot to the air and connected with Zabatrisky, but was called back for a holding call. 32-8, Hanover leads, 4 seconds left, ball on their own 25. Stahlbomber, 3 spread to the far side, 1 spread to the near side. Zabatrisky to the near side again. Same formation as the last play. Here's out to Zabatrisky again, but that time it's going to fall incomplete. And now they're calling another flag. Let's see if there's going to be pass interference on the offense or defense here. Zabatrisky getting tangled up with his defender. The time ran out and the flag came out. So let's see what they do here, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats lead at 32-8 here at Fisher Field. And it looks like that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It was going to be pass interference on the offense, and that's going to do it for the first half. We're going to end on an offensive penalty. The Wildcats of Hanover lead it at half, 32-8 here at Fisher Field. We'll be right back. You're listening to KCLY.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer customized solutions to help your crop thrive.
Raising your crop and getting it in the bin is half the job. Selling it is the other half. To market your grain for top dollar, you need the professional edge of experienced consultants. ProEdge Consulting from Central Valley Ag. CVA ProEdge Consulting brings you timely knowledge of the cash markets, basis information for the entire market. You'll know your production and storage costs, your break-evens, and how to manage risk. ProEdge Consulting helps you maximize grain marketing profit. Get details at your local Central Valley Ag location or at cvacoop.com.
Walls True Value is once again in the water conditioning business, selling clad water softeners and reverse osmosis units by Charger. We offer installation and service on these units and are ready to handle your water conditioning needs. With the latest report, Clay Center water is between 17 and 18 grains hard, which exceeds the extremely hard benchmark of 10 grains. Stop in and pick up softener salt and keep us in mind for your water conditioning needs at Walls True Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and at Twin Valley, we're thankful to have customers like you.
We're thankful for your years of loyalty to Twin Valley. We're thankful for the opportunity to serve you.
We are thankful for our ability to enhance your communications.
We are thankful for the joy of living and working in this community.
We're thankful for your continued trust as we move forward.
Thank you, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving from your friends at Twin Valley.
Welcome back, everyone. Bryce Dolan here at Fisher Field here in Newton for your Division II 1A state final game between the Hanover Wildcats and Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Wildcats lead it at halftime, 32-8, and the Wildcats really rolling through this first half, ladies and gentlemen. Really, Stahlbomber and his offensive unit having no problem really moving this ball down the field. Now, in the first half of this ball game, Diedrich had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Stahlbomber ran in the 2-point conversion. And, man, Stahlbomber working them legs tonight, ladies and gentlemen, danced around that backfield. And there was at one point 1 touchdown run by Stahlbomber. It was 3rd and 3. Excuse me, Diedrich had 1 touchdown in the first quarter, and Stahlbomber had 1 touchdown in the first quarter. And Stahlbomber's touchdown, they were 3rd and 3, or 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. A holding call brought it back to the 8-yard line, and Stahlbaumer spread it out in the shotgun, looking to pass it in the end zone, is forced out of the pocket, breaks a couple tackles, is swallowed up by two guys at the same time, and they almost bring him to the ground, and he's able to escape and get into the end zone for a Wildcat score. So Stahlbaumer, and he did the exact same thing on a two-point conversion. So fantastic moves from Stahlbaumer today. Zavatrisky for a touchdown in the second quarter, and Diedrich had that two-point conversion. Stahlbaumer scores with 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Number 16, Cohorst, nice pass for the two-point conversion for that one, and that brought your score to 32 for the Wildcats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Stahlbaumer, Diedrich, Bruna, Cohorst, they're moving this ball no problem. Yes, give credit to their front line, but, man, this whole Wildcat unit is just moving the football, ladies and gentlemen, and they are showing it. What a fantastic game here by the seniors and also the junior quarterback, Dakin Stahlbaumer. One thing I've also noticed is the Division I recruit, ladies and gentlemen, Carlos Emanuel, the senior, big nose up front and the starting center for the Wildcats, really getting in there and making some disruptions for that Wildcat defense and really giving some Stahlbaumer some protection. Really, if you've been listening to the game, you've heard a number of times Stahlbaumer has really leaned on the back of that big senior, number 69, Carlos Emanuel, as they have been running quarterback sneaks just to get those 1, 2, 3 yard plays. And really, if the Wildcats need a first down, ladies and gentlemen, and it's 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, they're going to get it with Stahlbaumer and Emanuel there leading the team. Now, some different Wildcat football. We interrupted your K-State Wildcat coverage to bring you the Hanover Wildcats here in Newton. Kansas State Wildcats, as of what I can see unofficially, are trailing the Iowa State Cyclones 12-7 in the second half. Now, ladies and gentlemen, still at halftime here at Fisher Field here in Newton. We're going to take a quick break here on KCLY. Bryce Dolan here today with you, joined with Maggie Dolan taking stats, and our engineer back in the studio, Bernie Fancella. We're going to take a quick break right here on 100.9 FM.
Oh, my arm!
What happened?
I tripped, landed on my wrist. I was turning purple.
Let's call Ortho on Call to get you in right away.
That's not going to happen. It's a doctor's office, not an emergency room.
Ortho on Call can get you in quick and replaces expensive emergency room visits. They're open weekdays till 8 p.m. and weekends till 4.
Oh, the bone's not sticking out. It's probably fine. Don't touch it. It's tender.
Call the Ortho On Call Clinic in Manhattan for all your injuries, big or small. The greatest comebacks begin here. Place your order now for next spring's crops and save a bundle. Count on Crop Production Services of Clay Center for the best quality corn and soybean seed. Their proven brands include DeKalb, Asgrow, Dynagrow, Producers Hybrids, and LG. If you order now, you can take advantage of early cash and volume discounts, and they also have financing available. The agronomists at CPS stay current on the ever-changing field of seed technology, so they can provide well-informed advice to help increase your productivity.
Are you looking for great pay, consistent work, steady miles, quality time with your family? Then look no further. These are just a few reasons to contact TSI Kansas Incorporated. Add paid health and dental insurance, 401k, vacation and paid holidays, and you can have a great career with TSI Kansas. If you're a qualified truck driver with a Class A CDL and a minimum of 2 years over-the-road experience, we encourage you to apply at TSI Kansas Incorporated. Full and part-time over-the-road positions are available.
Intensive sampling, Veris soil mapping, and variable rate application of fertilizers can improve the efficiency of nutrient management. CS Precision Ag can assess nutrient availability of different areas within a field and recommend the right product to improve your bottom line. New customers for the fall are currently being accepted at CS Precision Ag. They serve producers throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact Clayton Bott or visit them online at csprecisionag.com.
Back here at Fisher Field for your Division II 1A state final game between the Hanover Wildcats and Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Here at halftime, Wildcats lead at 32-8. 8 minutes left here in halftime while we're waiting for the teams to come back out here on the field. Time to recognize your 2017 All-Twin Valley League 11-man football team. First team offense, senior Dalton Joseph of Valley Heights, senior Brendan Carver of Centralia, and junior Alan Tryon of Valley Heights, junior Derek Van Dorn of Centralia, junior Brady Trimble of Valley Heights, senior Harrison Blasky of Valley Heights, Dagan Steinledge of Centralia, senior Zeb Spear, Donovan West, Sophomore Cole Coggins of Valley Heights, Isaac Gore of Centralia. Senior Riley Moore, Washington County. Jordan Youngenberg of Valley Heights. Senior Trenton Flinty of Centralia. First team all-defense for your Twin Valley League. Derek Van Dorn, Centralia. Dalton Joseph, Valley Heights. Brennan Carver of Centralia. Alan Trine of Valley Heights. Tyler Wagner of Valley Heights. Colby King of Troy. Brady Trimble, Valley Heights. Josh Hazenkamp of Centralia. Riley Moore, Washington County. Ethan Becker, senior from Centralia. Senior Harrison Blasky from Valley Heights. Senior Tenton Flinty from Centralia. Senior Evan Slater from Centralia. Senior Luke Blevins from Donovan West. On your special teams, Junior Kenton Talley from Centralia is your kicker, punter. Junior Skylar Zinger of Washington County, and Senior Trenton Flinty of Centralia as your returner. Second team offense, all Twin Valley League. Josh Hazenkamp of Centralia. Senior Justin Farron of Centralia. Sophomore Campbell Haverkamp of Centralia, and Nathan Rempe of Centralia. Newt Smith, Donovan West. Senior Luke Blevins, Donovan West, and Senior Levi Watts of Donovan West. And also Junior Reed Jasper of Troy. Second team all Twin Valley League defense, Nathan Rempe of Centralia. Senior Nathan Hafler of Centralia. Sophomore Campbell Haverkamp of Centralia. Newt Smith, Donovan West. Levi Watts, Donovan West. Juniors Tyson Williams and Marcus Martinez of Troy. And Garrett Audit of Washington County, sophomore. That was your 2017 All-Twin Valley League 11-man football team, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, some more stats from this game, some more what to look for and how these teams got here. You're listening to the Hanover Wildcats take on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County here, your Division II 1A state title game at Fisher Field here in Newton. You're listening to KCLY.
Century, we've specialized in serving the financial needs of the entire ag community. Stop by and let's talk. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Kramer Oil Company goes the extra mile to serve the fuel needs of the area farmers. They specialize in bulk delivery of diesel fuel and gasoline to Washington, Marshall, Riley, and Clay counties. Having fuel delivered to your farm site or field and to your mobile fuel tanks while you're busy working goes above and beyond the usual fuel delivery service. Visit their website, krameroil.com, that's K-R-A-M-E-R oil.com, or give Kramer Oil Company a call toll-free at 800-498-2466.
A job worth doing is worth doing right. The crew at Orville Juneman Dozer Service and Oral Quarries of Hanover is hardworking and can complete a variety of jobs for your residential or commercial projects and your farm and ranch needs, from site prep work and conservation work to building and repairing waterways, terraces, and ponds. Orville Juneman Dozer Service takes pride in their quality workmanship. They also have ag lime and road rock of all sizes for special projects. Give them a call at 337-2482. For over 65 years, Hanover Electric has served the area with all their electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. They appreciate the support they've received from the local area year after year and the friends they've made along the way. Hanover Electric is proud to welcome new clientele and look forward to many years of working together. They will continue to provide excellent service to the community. Hanover Electric keeps everything running efficiently.
Welcome back to Fisher Field, everyone. Bryce Dolan here on KCLY, joined here with Maggie Dolan taking statistics and our engineer Bernie Fancello back in the studio. Welcome back to Newton for your Division II 1A state title game between the Hanover Wildcats, the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at half, Wildcats up big 32-8 as they lead the Longhorns. And for both of these teams, their postseason journey to get here, starting with Hodgeman County, decisive wins over Northern Valley 59-14, South Barber 52-6, win over Otis Bison 42-16, avenged their loss earlier in the season. The Longhorns also lost to Spearville in Week 2 to make them 10-2 on the season. As for the Wildcats, they beat Rock Hill 62-32 last week. Then they bested Caldwell. They started the postseason besting Rock Hill 62-32. Then they beat Caldwell 58-12. Last week's victory over Pike Valley 36-24 in Hanover. So both of these teams on their respective sides of the brackets had some teams to handle before they got here to Fisher Field here in Newton for the finals game. Both of these teams handling the teams they face on their way here, and looks like the Hanover Wildcats look like they're headed in the same direction today as they're leading it big 32-8. And actually just before halftime, ladies and gentlemen, there was about 8 seconds left on the board. Stahlbomber connected on over 40-yard pass to Zabatrisky for a touchdown, but it was called back for a holding call. So it could have easily have been 40-0, or 40-8, excuse me, at halftime. But luckily, the Longhorns dodged a bullet there as the officials pulled out a flag and called a holding call on the Wildcats, bringing it back. Wildcats not able to connect on the next play, so just going into halftime 32-8. So we'll see if the Wildcats can get this running clock here in the finals game. For those of you who are just joining us, beautiful day here at Fisher Field in Newton. Your Longhorns of Hodgeman County in all whites, red numbers, red helmets. Your Wildcats of Hanover in all blues with white numbers and white helmets. Beautiful day here at Fisher Field. We got just over a minute left in halftime. When we return, we'll have your second half of your Division II 1A state final game here at Fisher Field. You're listening to 100.9 FM, KCLY.
Think of Sapp Brothers of Hanover as your unlimited source of energy. Their business is dedicated to bulk delivery of gasoline, diesel fuel, propane, and oil in Marshall and Washington counties. Sapp Brothers will deliver to homes, businesses, and even wherever you are out in the field. That's pretty important when you're in the middle of an extremely busy season. Call them for a competitive fuel quote and keep them in your contacts list. 337-2446. Sapp Brothers' number again is 337-2446.
The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic is ready to protect your family's health care needs. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, they are committed to delivering high-quality care, addressing the health needs ranging from prevention, checkups, and care of illnesses and injury to maternity and other health conditions. They take pride in those they serve. Join Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic in cheering on the student-athletes of the community in their academic and sporting events. They're proud of the Hanover Wildcats.
About ready to start the second half of the ball game here in Newton at Fisher Field for your Division II 1A state title game between the Hanover Wildcats, Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Now the Wildcats really would have liked to get that pass to Zabatrisky back for a touchdown right before halftime to go up 40-8. Unfortunately, it was called back because of a holding call, but they would have liked to keep that score up there as the Wildcats are going to start the second half on defense as they began the game on offense, receiving the ball. And the sun's starting to go down here. It was at the beginning of the ball game, high in the sky. The whole field was lit up, and now some shadows are starting to cross the field. Might have some problems with the sun being in some players' eyes, as it's just still above the tree line here. So we'll see what the second half holds, but it looks like Stahlbomber and the Wildcat offense really are having no troubles moving the ball on the Longhorns. So far, the Wildcats have scored every time they get the ball, besides their last offensive series to close out the first half. Besides that, every time the Wildcats are on offense, they've found their way into the end zone, whether it's with Stahlbomber, Diedrich, help from Bruna, or co-horser Zabatrisky. It's been a whole team effort to get down the field, not to mention the Division I recruit, number 69, Carlos Emanuel, making some noise up front for the defense and really giving protection to that junior quarterback, Dakin Stahlbomber. We're about ready to start your second half of football here in Newton. Don't go anywhere. Keep your dials tuned in to 100.9 FM. Bryce Dolan here at Fisher Field. You're listening to KCLY.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Andy's Hardware and Lumber continues to meet the needs of their customers with quality building products, tools, hardware, and customer service. They carry a wide selection of products to give you more choices and more solutions. Whatever you're building or remodeling, you need a reliable source of lumber, windows, doors, and hardware at good competitive prices. When you deal with Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, you'll always be treated right. They extend good luck wishes to the Hanover Wildcats.
Welcome back, everyone. Bryce Dolan here on KCLY, here back at Fisher Field in Newton for your Division II 1A state title game. Wildcats playing for the Wildcats of Hanover, that is, playing for their 26th straight win, their repeat state title. And the Longhorns of Hodgeman County looking to put a stop to it. But that right now, the Wildcats lead it big and really have a hold on this game, 32-8, as we are set to start the second half here. Wildcats going to be on defense as they're set to kick off to begin the second half. Carter Bruna, number 2, going to kick off for the Wildcats. Ball's in the air and is going to fall about the 10-yard line as it's a muffed return again by, or not again, but a muffed return by Hodgeman County as it's just dove on. The ball is dove on about the 10-yard line. And the Longhorn offense is going to start backed up to their own end zone. Unfortunately, this is familiar field for the Longhorns. This was almost the exact same position they were in at the end of the first half. Looking at your radio dials, Longhorns going from left to right on the field. First and 10, ball on the 10-yard line. Here to start your second half. Salmon's going to hand it off to Eli Salmon. Salmon's trying to find some room on the near side here, getting around the near corner. Couple diving Wildcat defenders. That was Zabatrisky and Diedrich trying to force Salmons out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down for the first carry and first play for the Longhorns in the second half. So a great run there, gets the ball from the 10 to the 21-yard line. So an 11-yard run there by Eli Salmons with the handoff from Jacob Salmons. Ball on the near hash mark, just over the 20-yard line. Salmons in shotgun, gets snapped, looking to pass. Forced out of the pocket by Emmanuel. He's going to tuck it and run. Dodges the defense of the Wildcats, finds some room in the near corner, and he gets away! And he's down the sideline, the 10, the 5, and touchdown, Hodgeman County! Ladies and gentlemen, Salmon's able to dance around the Wildcat defense. Looks like Coach Hoyer's not happy. He's saying he stepped out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. He's yelling at the official that he stepped out, but they're not calling it. That's going to be a touchdown for the Longhorns to start your second half. Longhorns get the score a little closer as it's now 32-14. 11 minutes, 39 seconds as we just started the third quarter. Now the Longhorns are going to try to set up for a will set up for a two-point conversion. Salmon's on the broken pass play, able to find some running room and get down the field for a score for the Longhorns. 32-14. Salmon's in the shotgun, takes the handoff, going to keep it himself tucked, try to find some room on the far corner, and he's brought down in the backfield by number 16, the senior Cade Cohorse. And so the two-point conversion for the Longhorns is no good, but now they found the end zone early in the second half to go up 32-14. Wildcats still lead it. 11 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Take a quick break here at Fisher Field. You're listening to your Division II 1A state title game here in Newton. I'm Bryce, and you're listening to KCLY.
At Lewis Hybrids, their roots in agriculture run deep. Since 1946, Lewis Hybrids has been helping you reach your profit potential with their innovative products, field-by-field placement decisions, and replant programs. Add their quality seed and personalized customer service, and you have a partner for success. Just like your farm, the Lewis Hybrids and Shale Seed has continued to grow and evolve, one field at a time. Contact your Lewis dealer in Hanover, Roger Shale, 785-713-2336.
Back here at Fisher Field, the geese are filling the air here in Newton as the Wildcats holding on to their lead against the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Sun's starting to go down here in Newton as the shadows are starting to cover more of the field every minute. Hodgeman County able to find the end zone in the last possession, making the score 32-14 as they're set to kick off to the Wildcats. Back to return for the Wildcats is number 8, Tegan Schwartz. Schwartz is going to let that ball go on the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback for the Wildcats to start their first offensive series for the second half. Now, after a short offensive series by the Longhorns, there's only 11 minutes, 39 seconds still left on the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So a very short first offensive series from the Longhorns, but a successful one as Salmons was able to find some room on a broken pass play and find some running room around the corner and dance his way into the end zone on a long run for Hodgeman County. But now Stahlbommer's going to lead the Wildcats out here with the ball on the 10-yard line. And now they're calling unnecessary roughness on Hanover on their return. And so that's going to back them up even farther after that touchback. So an unnecessary personal foul there by Hanover. Coach Hoyer can't be happy about that one. As Coach Hoyer sends in Stahlbommer to start their offensive series. So the Wildcats are going to be backed up to the 8-yard line to begin their first offensive series of the second half. Stahlbommer's going to be in shotgun. Bruna to his left. One spread out to Diedrich, spread out to the far side. As Stahlbommer's going to try to keep it, he breaks out of a tackle and is able to dance his way down. He's done it all night, ladies and gentlemen. This stinking Stahlbommer is just amazing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Once you think he's down, you got to make sure he is on the turf because he is not going to go down once you think he is. Stahlbommer getting swallowed up there by the Longhorn defense, but able to get away again and dance across the line of scrimmage, falling down for a hard-fought 3-yard run, making it 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Ball's on their own 11 with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Stahlbommer under center, Bruna behind him. Stahlbommer hands it off to Bruna. Bruna up the middle, following his blockers. And that was number 88, the sophomore, Jonah Weber, with the block there for Bruna. Another hard-fought run there by the number 2, Bumblein Carter Bruna. 10 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wildcats up big, 32-14. Field is almost entirely in shadows now. A little bit of sunlight still going through the trees here as the sun continues to fall here at Fisher Field in Newton. It's going to be third and very short for the Wildcats. About third and, they're going to say 1 on the scoreboard, but maybe even less than that. And it looks like the officials are going to wave off the clock, and they're going to take a timeout. Might even take some time to measure here. They're looking towards the chains, and they are. They're going to take an official timeout. Now, last week, Hanover had to bring out the chains 3 times, and each time the chains were brought out between the Pike Valley and Hanover game, each chain decision was in favor of Pike Valley. So hopefully Hanover gets some luck here, and that's going to be just short of the first down, but still third down, so not all hope is lost yet for this offensive unit on this series. Third and less than 1 with 10 minutes, 26 seconds left to go here at Fisher Field. Ball is on the 17-yard line. Wildcats trying to get out of their own territory. Leading it big, 32-14 in the second half. Stahlbommer directly under center. He's going to fall on the back of that big number 69, Carlos Emanuel, and get that first down. Now, I mentioned that at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. This team, this Hanover Wildcats team, if they want 1, 2, 3 yards on a play, they can get it, especially with that big number 69 senior up there, Carlos Emanuel, and Dakin Stahlbommer back there at quarterback, riding that center after the snap, and really Carlos can make at least guarantee 1 to 2 to 3 yards for this Wildcat offense. So another fantastic first down there from Hanover. First and 10, ball on the 19, 10 minutes left. Stahlbommer directly under center. Hands it off to Bruna. Bruna directly met in the backfield. He's brought down by 3 Longhorns. Takes 3 of them to bring down Bruna, but not until after he gets over the line of scrimmage. Bruna met directly after receiving that handoff from Stahlbommer, but managing again to make some positive yardage out of it, getting us just a couple yards, 2nd and 8 on the play, so a 2-yard run there by number 2, Carter Bruna. 9.5 minutes left here in the third quarter as time continues to tick down. Stahlbommer brings his offensive unit out. He's in shotgun. Bruna to his right. Zabatrisky spread out to the near side. Dietrich spread out to the far side. Pass to Zabatrisky to the near side. Zabatrisky tries to put out a stiff arm, and the Longhorns just wouldn't have it as he brings Zabatrisky down, but not until after a positive reception by Zabatrisky, the senior. Now the senior end was able to haul that ball in just for a couple yards. 3-yard reception there by Zabatrisky. Third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Now under 9 minutes in the third quarter. Wildcats have the ball on the near hash. Stahlbommer directly under center. Bruna behind him. Dietrich to his right. Fakes the handoff to Bruna. So Stahlbommer's going to keep it, trying to dance around and find somebody. He flips it to Bruna on a broken play. And Bruna finds the near corner and some blockers. And he's dragging the Longhorns across until he's about the 30-yard line. They're going to probably mark him about the 32, but ladies and gentlemen, might be going back here because of a penalty, but I tell you what, Stahlbomber dancing around, avoiding a broken play, but now we're going to see what's going to happen here. Stahlbomber avoiding a sack, flips it to Bruna on the near side here. Bruna catching it, hauling it in, and getting around the corner for a nice gain for the Wildcats, but now the officials are discussing a penalty, talking with the defense of Hodgeman County, so you know this penalty is on Hanover, so let's see what they call here. The flag is in the backfield. That would have been a first down play for the Wildcats. A fantastic broken play again by Hanover. Don't know how they do it. Let's see what he says. Coach Hoyer having some words with the white hat. All right, you know, they've been a little tough on that all year, ladies and gentlemen, with the blindside block. You know, very similar to the targeting penalties you could call and hitting a defenseless player. Well, sort of the same situation here. It called for unnecessary roughness, a blindside block on Hanover, so that brings the ball back after a fantastic broken play to Bruna. But unfortunately, you know, they're getting a little bit more tough on that, like I said, this year, and really calling players out when they're having hard hits like that. And it is, again, to protect the players again, ladies and gentlemen. So that sets up a long third down for Stahlbomber and his offense. 3rd and 14, as Stahlbomber's in shock and gets the snap, looks downfield to Bruna! Bruna wide open! He's trying to fight off a defender, and he's dragged out of bounds around the 20-yard line. So although they're brought back from an unnecessary roughness call, Stahlbomber isn't shaken with ice water in his veins, finds Bruna downfield with two defenders behind him. Bruna able to haul it in for a fantastic reception. First down after a long third down from the Wildcats. That's going to bring them up 1st and 10, just over the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. Now in Longhorn territory. 8.5 minutes to go. Stahlbomber under center. Bruna behind him. Sidron fakes the handoff to Diedrich. Looking for a pass. There's that to Bruna again. Bruna's there. And he doesn't catch it as it's almost picked off by the Longhorn defense. Bruna fell down for that one as his defender started bobbling it. And, man, that was almost a takeaway for Hodgeman County and the Longhorns. They wish they got that one back, as that was almost just a gimme there for number 2 in the defense for Hodgeman County. Aaron Sherrill, the senior, man, would have loved to have that one back and hauled that one in for his defense. 8 minutes, 25 seconds to go. That makes it 2nd and 10 for Hanover. Ball on the 24. Stahlbomber in shotgun. 2 spread out to the far side. Stahlbomber's going to keep running to the far side, trying to get some blocks around the corner, and he does get around the corner, trying to find some room. He's dancing around a would-be blocker or would-be tackler as 2 Longhorns shove him out of bounds, but not until after he gets across that first down marker, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 Wildcats. What a fantastic run there by Stahlbomber. That actually is going to make it, I believe, 1st and goal, because he got over the 10-yard line. Not only past the first down marker, but over the 10-yard line. So, yes, that sets up a 1st and goal just over the 10-yard line, just inside the 10-yard line. Wildcats have the ball on the far hash, and they're all blues and white helmets going from right to left if you're looking at your radio dial. Stahlbomber in shotgun, gets the snap. Looking for a pass. Flips it to Diedrich in front, and it's brought down. Looks like a sort of a screen play or of some sort of, I'm not sure if it was meant to be a screen or if it was meant to be some sort of little flip play to Diedrich there in the middle, but looked almost like a broken screen play as the defensive front for the Longhorns was able to sniff it out, and Diedrich got nothing there. Maybe a yard, if anything, on the play for the Wildcats. So he did get a yard. They're marking it on the 9-yard line, so maybe even half a yard for the senior, Kevin Diedrich. Nonetheless, 2nd and goal, 9-yard line, 7:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Stahlbomber under center. Bruna directly behind him. One spread to the far and near side. Stahlbomber hands it off to Bruna. Stahlbomber's hit, but Bruna dodging some tacklers, finding some blocks, getting it out the near corner, and he's in! Touchdown, Wildcats! Carter, Bumble, and Bruna with a nice carry for a touchdown with 7.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter to give the Wildcats, to extend the Wildcat lead 38-14. What a hard-fought run there by Bumble and Bruna. Stahlbomber hit directly after, or immediately after handing that ball off to Bruna. Bruna really fighting some tacklers off and finding some blockers around the near corner and able to find his way into the end zone. 38-14 Wildcats. Stahlbomber setting up for the 2-point conversion in shotgun, looking for Cohorst. Cohorst, easy pitch and catch again from Stahlbomber to Cohorst for 2. That's 40-14 here at Fisher Field, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with your Hanover Wildcat football right here on KCLY.
Homeowners insurance is essential. The coverage is designed to protect your home and its contents, as well as shield you from liability for accidents on your property. Blue Valley Insurance has a range of homeowners insurance packages to protect and recover in the event of fire, accident, theft, or natural disaster. You put a lot of hard work into providing a home for your family. Blue Valley Insurance can provide the best combination of home insurance coverage, value, and price to protect your investment. See us in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Bryce Dolan here on KCLY here at Fisher Field in Newton today for your Division II 1A state final game between the Wildcats of Hanover and Longhorns of Hodgeman County. So if you're just joining us just before the break, Carter Bruna, hard-fought run after a handoff from Stahlbomber, finding his way into the end zone for the Wildcats, and then a nice pass from Stahlbomber to Cohorst for the 2-point conversion, making it 40-14 here at Fisher Field as the Wildcats kick off here to the Longhorns. Longhorns get it right in front of their own end zone, going to return it. It's a full return! And he was able to fall on it. Wildcats had a chance, but after the Wildcats kicked off and the Longhorns brought it out right in front of their own end zone, he met some Wildcats right over the 20-yard line, and the ball popped out, but he was able to fall on it, luckily for the Longhorns. So the Longhorn offense is set up on the 23-yard line with 7 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock, trailing 40-14 here. So Wildcats almost had a turnover on the kick there. Longhorns dodged a bullet, another bullet. They dodged one earlier with a huge pass play to Zabatrisky before the half. Salmons in the shotgun for the Longhorns. Gets the snap, looking for a pass. Airs it out. He finds a player, and a big hit by Dakin Stahlbomber. He knocks that ball loose from the Longhorn hands, and wow, what a fantastic play. That was number 22 of Hodgeman County, Isaac Salmons. So another Salmons on the field. Isaac Salmons hauled that pass in from Jacob Salmons, but then Dakin Stahlbomber was there and laid the boom on Isaac, forcing the ball out of his hands, making it incomplete. 2nd and 10 on the 23. Salmons in shotgun. Makes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself, trying to find some blockers around the far corner. Can't, and he runs out of bounds just over the line of scrimmage for a couple positive yards. Still sets up for a long 3rd down for Hodgeman County. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left here at Fisher Field. Wildcats lead big, 40-14 here at your Division II 1A state final game. 3rd and 8 for Hodgeman County as they came out in their first offensive series of this second half and really only ran a handful of plays and Salmons was able to break away a broken pass play and find some running room and get away and get into the end zone early for the Longhorns. Let's see if they can keep this offensive series going. Salmons with the shotgun gets the snap, and he looks to air it out in the middle of the field, and it falls incomplete as he was looking for number 2, Aaron Sherrill of the Longhorns. Sherrill didn't turn around and see that one, and it fell incomplete in front of Sherrill and his defender. 7 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. That brings up 4th down for the Longhorns. Expect them to punt here on their own 25-yard line. Sun's almost completely down here in Newton, behind the trees now. Field all in the shade now, or in shadows, whichever you'd like to call it. Getting a little cooler here in Newton. 4th and 8, Longhorns to punt it away. Back to punt for the Longhorns, number 9, Trevor Morgan. Morgan gets the snap, punts away. Almost blocked by the Wildcats as looks like Zabatrisky calls for the fair catch. He could have had some time to return that maybe, but he calls for fair catch. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stay here at Fisher Field as we switch possessions here as the Wildcats are going to get the ball on about the 20-yard line where Zabatrisky called for a fair catch. 7 minutes exactly left here in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats lead big, 40-14. Let's see if they can find the end zone again one more time here Let's see if they can find it on this offensive series to go up by another score. On their own, they're marking it on the 21-yard line. So 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Wildcats up 40-14. Ball's on their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for Stahlbomber and his offense. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember this Wildcat offense is averaging over 50 points in a game on the season. And it looks like Stahlbomber, right when he gets his offensive unit up to the line of scrimmage, there's a timeout called. So we're going to take a timeout as well. You're listening to Hanover Wildcats take on the Longhorns of Hodgeman County here in Newton. Scores 40-14, Wildcats lead. We'll be right back.
Cattle producers. Next time you have cattle ready to sell, call Marysville Livestock. The folks at Marysville Livestock join the Hanover volleyball fans in supporting the Hanover Wildcat volleyball team. They send their best wishes as the Lady Wildcats take the court in the Twin Valley League volleyball tournament. To consign your cattle, call the barn at 562-1015. That number again for Marysville Livestock Incorporated is 562-1015.
Welcome back, everyone. You are here with us at Fisher Field here in Newton as the Hanover Wildcats are up big 40-14 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Stahlbomber and his offense are looking to take over here at the 21-yard line for this offensive series. Last offensive series, great run by Carter Bruna, finding the end zone. Stahlbomber gets to the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 12 of the Wildcats. That was Justin Nagley, the junior, coming in and taking the handoff from Stahlbomber. Hodgeman County able to sniff that handoff out as they brought him down in the backfield for a loss of 4 on the play. So that sets up 2nd and 14 on the play, 16-yard line with 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Doesn't matter if this Wildcat offense is backed up or not, no matter where they are. Last offensive series, there was 3rd and long, and Stahlbomber connected with Bruna on a long pass play. Stahlbomber in shotgun gets the snap. Looking to air it out again. He airs it out to Bruna. Bruna downfield. Bruna stopped, and if he would have kept going, he would have been there, and he knows it too. You can see it in his face, shaking his head. Bruna just short of that ball. If he would have just kept going and running his route, his defender fell down, and he would have had a chance. But unfortunately, Bruna stopped too and judged that one just a little too short on that judgment there on that pass. Ball's incomplete, so the clock stops, 6 minutes, 11 seconds to go. That brings up a really long third down for the Wildcats, 3rd and 14 for Stahlbomber and his offensive unit. But they lead it big, 40-14. 2 spreads to the far side, looks like Cohorst and Diedrich. Bruna in the backfield mushes him to the near side. Stahlbomber shotgun gets the snap, airs it out to Zabatruski. Zabatruski dodges a tackler, breaks a couple more, and gets forced out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. And a good pass there or not quite a great pass there from Stahlbomber. It was a little high. Zabatruski had to go up there and get it. But good hands there from Zabatruski, being able to bring that one down and get some positive yards to make it a short fourth down. So he doesn't get the first down, but it's 4th and 5th. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to punt it away for the first time today. Stahlbomber still in the backfield, but punting it away now for the Wildcats. Stahlbomber gets the snap, punts it away, ball's in the air. Longhorns call for a fair catch, and they field it at about the 25-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line. No, in between the 25 and the 24. So Longhorns got a much-needed stop here in the second half with just under 6 minutes to go on the third quarter. Wildcats up 40-14, 5 minutes, 58 seconds exactly on the scoreboard. Longhorns will now get their ball on their own 24-yard line. They're marking it on the 24. 1st and 10, under 6 minutes to go. Let's see if the Longhorns can find the end zone again this round. Salmons is in shotgun. 2 spread to the near, 1 spread to the far side. He's looking to pass, airs it out to the far side player, and it's almost intercepted by Stahlbomber. What a defensive play there by Dakin Stahlbomber as he went up and tried to take it away from the would-be receiver. And Stahlbomber almost bringing that in himself, but not quite. Has some great hands on that play, able to break it up. And really, he's slapping his hands. He knew he had that one, and he's kicking himself. He'll get another chance. 5 minutes, 52 seconds, 2nd and 10, ball on the Longhorns' 24-yard line. Selman's in shotgun, gets the snap, looking to pass again, airs it out again to Stahlbommer's head. Stahlbommer hauls it in. It's an interception by Stahlbommer. Dagan takes it back for a pick six. That time, Stahlbommer held on to it. It brought it all the way back for the Wildcat defense. A pick six by Dagan Stahlbommer, making it 46-14. And Stahlbommer's going to stay out there on the field and see if his offensive unit can get a 2-point conversion. And what a play there by Dagan. Same exact play by the Longhorns. I don't know why they would do that, ladies and gentlemen. The play before, Stahlbommer nearly came down with a pick. They run the same exact play, throw to the same player, and Stahlbommer is able to take it away and return it all the way to the house. What a play there by the junior quarterback, Dagan Stahlbommer. Wildcats up 46-14, 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Stahlbommer in the shotgun, gets the snap, looking to pass it again, and he finds Zabatrisky in the end zone. He had a white jersey all over him, but that didn't matter. Zabatrisky hauls it in, and it's good, making it 48-14, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes, 43 seconds here. Wildcats lead it big here at Fisher Field in Newton. We're going to take a quick break right here on KCLY.
Be wise and weatherize your home this fall with the new Larson Storm Door or Storm Windows at Cromie Lumber. Adding a new storm door and windows to your home can enhance its look, add light, ventilation, style, and protection from the elements. All Larson Storm Doors are quality built with energy efficiency in mind and come in a variety of styles, colors, and low E-glass to choose from. Now's the time to buy to get the most use of your Larson Storm Door or Storm Windows at Cromie Lumber in Marysville and Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, so far tonight it was all Wildcat offense. That was the story. Wildcat defense doing their job, getting stumps on their end, but now the defense was able to put some points on the board as well as Dagan Stahlbommer was able to pick it off and return for a touchdown. So that's a pick six for the junior quarterback on the day. That brings the Wildcats lead up to 48-14 with 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. As Carter Bruna set to kick it off for the Wildcats. Ball's in the air and going back, and they catch it about the 5-yard line, trying to return it, find some space as he's trying to dance around and gets a couple blocks and tries to stiff-arm a Wildcat, but that was number 9 for Jet Moore. Trevor Morgan on the return. Trevor Morgan, the kicker, the punter, and returner for the Longhorns. Morgan able to return that kick back to just over the 25-yard line, probably going to mark it about the 26, in between the 25, 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Just over 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter here. Now to start the second half, Jet Moore came out and scored a touchdown with really in 20 seconds of the first half. And since then, it's been all Wildcats as they start this offensive series with a handoff. Salmons hands it off, and Eli Salmons has swallowed up just over the line of scrimmage for maybe a couple of yards there on the play. Going to be 2nd and 8 for the Longhorns, so a couple-yard run there by Eli Salmons. Ball is on the 38-yard line, 28-yard line. The clock is ticking down since that was a run. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 4-3, 5:02 left here in the third quarter. 2nd and going to be 8 on the 27-yard line. Salmons looking to pass. He's going to tuck it, fake handoff, and he's going to run it right, trying to find some blockers up the middle of the field. And he runs right into number 16, senior Cade Cohorst. And Cohorst brought him down and said, "Not today, buddy. You're not. This is where your run ends." And the junior Cohorst, able to bring Salmons down, but not until after Salmons was able to cross midfield, picking up a nice first down there for the Longhorns. So that sets up 1st and 10 over midfield, now on the 36-yard line for Hodgeman County. 4 minutes, 40 seconds, excuse me, not 46 or 47, but 40 seconds. Now 35 seconds left here in Newton. 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Salmons directly under center, gets the snap, and he's going to pitch it in the backfield. It's a bobble pitch as the Wildcat defense took advantage of the bobble pitch and just blew him up in the backfield, and that was Jacob Salmons with the pitch to Eli Salmons. Eli couldn't haul it in and bobbled it in the backfield, and the Wildcats were able to seek him out and bring him down for a big loss. But now the officials are looking at a flag on the play, and it is holding on Hodgeman County. So really, you should look for Coach Hoyer to decline this one, as it was a fairly large loss. No, they are going to walk it off. Let's see what they decide to do here. White Hat going to tell us what's going on. Yep. Holding on the offense, 10 yards added onto the end of the play. So it was dropped in the backfield. Not only was it a tackle for loss, but add the penalty onto it as well. And they're looking at first down and a mile, ladies and gentlemen. You're probably looking at first and, the ball's on the 30 now. The first down marker is on the 27. First and 23, they say, on the scoreboard. Longhorns going to air it out. They do complete a pass, but not until Stahlbomber hits them out of bounds just over the 35-yard line. They're going to knock him out and mark him about the 37. Still second and going to be about 16 on the play. So a 7-yard reception, really a pretty nice game there by the Longhorns, but really when it's first down and a mile like that, you need a little bit more. That sets up second and going to be 16 for the Longhorns. The ball is on the 37-yard line. Salmon's in the shotgun, gets the pass, or gets the snap, it passes it, airs it out, Stahlbomber tries to knock it down, and it goes over his head. Touchdown, Hodgeman County. That was number 9 for Jetmore, Trevor Morgan, touching the ball a lot tonight. Trevor Morgan beat Stahlbomber that time on the outside and was able to find the end zone, giving the Longhorns another score. So Stahlbomber taking a chance there, maybe getting a little big-headed there after that pick six. Thought he could go up and get it again, and it was well over his fingertips as it sailed over him and into the arms of number 9, Trevor Morgan, and Morgan found the end zone for the Longhorns. Score 48-20, 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Salmon steps up for the 2-point conversion, hands it off to Eli Salmon. Salmon busts his way into the line of scrimmage and is able to roll into the line of scrimmage for a 2-point conversion. They're going to, the officials are looking at each other. It looks like we have some laundry on the field. Yellow flag on the far side near the far hash mark there. Officials are discussing. Let's see if they talk with either Jetmore or Hanover here. He's talking to Hodgeman County. It looks like they're going to just wave it off and say it was no, I'm guessing. There we go. An explanation from our White Hat here. A face mask from the Wildcats will be assessed on the kickoff. The 2-point conversion was good. So now Hodgeman County refusing to be out of this game as they're now another score closer to closing this Wildcat lead as Hanover leads at 48-22. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. You're listening to KCLY.
Football seems to bring out the largest groups of people from the community to share the experiences of its hometown football heroes on Friday nights. Bruna Implement, your Case IH dealer, has enjoyed seeing the young athletes in action and are impressed with their commitment to the game and their team. Congratulations to all the area high school teams who have finished strong this season. Bruna Implement, your Case IH dealer, is offering winter service specials now to help you save money and keep your equipment running strong.
Welcome back to Fisher Field, everyone here in Newton. Hanover Wildcats still have the lead decisively with 3.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 48-22, Hanover leads it. Longhorns just scored, kick it off to number 8 for the Wildcats, returning it, and returns it over the 20-yard line, almost to the 25. That was number 8, Tegan Schwartz for the Wildcats. Schwartz gets a nice return. They're going to mark him at about the 24-yard line. So Stahlbomber and the Wildcat offense have some real estate to cover, but they get some nice field position to start this offensive series. 3 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock on the scoreboard here at Fisher Field. The last score for the Wildcats was a pick six by Dakin Stahlbomber as he picked off Jacob Salmons in their own territory and was able to return it for another Wildcat touchdown, making our score 48-22. Stahlbomber in shotgun, gets the snap. Stahlbomber's going to keep it dancing up the middle, trying to find some room, and he does, but is brought down right over the first down marker, and they're marking it past. So, ladies and gentlemen, Stahlbomber running them legs again and able to find a first down. So a good 10-yard run there by the junior quarterback, Dakin Stahlbomber. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. 3 minutes, 14 as the clock starts ticking again as the chains are set. Ball is now on the 35-yard line. Dakin Stahlbomber looking to keep this offensive unit going, and we'll see if they keep this running game on the ground to see if they can keep this clock running. I'm assuming that's what they're going to want to do, ladies and gentlemen, try to get out of here as quick as they can and not let Hodgeman County get some more points on the board. A bobbled shotgun snap there to Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber able to handle it and get it to Diedrich. Diedrich able to find some blockers around the corner. Is forced out around the 35-yard line, marking him in between the 35, 34 hash marks there. So a good run there by Diedrich after a bobbled shotgun snap to Stahlbomber. 2 minutes, 47 seconds to go. This third quarter seems to be lasting just as long as the first half, ladies and gentlemen, or so it seems like on my end here. Hanover Wildcats still lead it 48-22 here in the third quarter. And they're driving. They're second and short, second and less than one, maybe second and one as the first down mark is just over the 35-yard line. Stahlbomber in the shotgun. Another bobbled shotgun snap. Hands it to Diedrich again. Diedrich able to get around the near side corner here and get over the line of scrimmage and past the first down marker for another Wildcat first down. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Clock stops temporarily as Diedrich was tackled in bounds. Now our clock starts again. 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. First and 10, ball on the 32-yard line of Longhorn territory. Stahlbomber looking to get some more points on the board. Two Wildcats spread out to the far side. Diedrich directly to Stahlbomber's right. Stahlbomber with the shotgun, gets snapped, takes it directly up the middle and drags some Longhorns down with him after a good carry on the play. It's going to make up for a short second down, I would say about 6-yard carry there by the junior quarterback. I think it's second and 4. Ball is going to be about the 27-yard line. Under 2 minutes now to play here in the third quarter. Stahlbomber and his offense continue to move in this Division II 1A state final game. Stahlbomber in shotgun gets the snap, and he is swallowed up immediately by 4 Longhorns. Refuses to go down, but the whistle's blown, but obviously his forward progress was stopped after 4 guys swallowed him up, and no gain there on the play for the Wildcats, but Stahlbomber refusing to go down entirely with 4 Longhorns hanging on him. Able to keep his feet, but whistled dead just over the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 27. Approaching a minute left in the third quarter. Stahlbomber in the shotgun. And it's going to be, looked like a false start, but looks like offside. Yep, encroachment on number 22 for the defense as he wanted to come a little early, and that is exactly what Stahlbomber and the Wildcats wanted him to do as he drew him over that line of scrimmage and was able to get a first down without having to run a play there and move the chains forward for another set of downs. First and 10, ball now on the 21 for the Wildcats. 2 spread out to the far side. Stahlbomber in the shotgun. Diedrich to his right. Stahlbomber is going to keep the snap again and powers his way up the middle. 4 Longhorns again bringing Stahlbomber down. Not until after a good 4 or 5 yards on the play. We're now under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 45 seconds left in the game, in the third quarter, and the Hanover Wildcats lead it big still, 48-22. There's been 4 touchdowns this half so far, 2 for Hanover, 2 for Jetmore. Made for a long third quarter, and also 4 penalties this quarter too, so it seems like the third quarter is lasting a long time, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly why. A lot of scoring and some penalties as well. Stahlbomber in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it to Diedrich to the near side. Diedrich jukes a tackler until he's met by a wall of white jerseys, and they're able to drive him into the turf. But Diedrich getting a nice pitch there by Stahlbomber and able to get some positive yardage on the play, making a short third down, and they're going to let this clock wind down in the third quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Your Hanover Wildcats lead it 48-22, and when we come back from a short break, we'll have your fourth quarter of your Division II 1A state final game here at Fisher Field.
If you're inspired to throw the best party for a friend, an anniversary, dinner for your employees, or any other special occasion that calls for delicious food, Ricky's Cafe in Hanover has you covered. They offer catering services in the entire KCLY listing area with competitive prices. Give them a call and see what's on the menu for your big event. Catering is a solution for feeding large groups of people, and Ricky's Cafe knows how to make mouths water. Ricky's Cafe in Hanover, catering to all your celebrations.
Welcome back to Fisher Field, everyone. You're listening to your Division II 1A state final game here in Newton. Beautiful November day here. The only reason why you know that it's postseason football is because this is a state final game, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, if you didn't know where we were at in the calendar, you'd think we were mid-season. It is a beautiful night for football here in Newton as Hodgeman County is trailing to the Hanover Wildcats 48-22 at the start of the fourth quarter here. Now, really, this third quarter lasted a long time, ladies and gentlemen. It almost seemed like the third quarter was as long as the first half. There's 4 touchdowns overall in this third quarter, 2 for Hanover, 2 for Hodgeman County. There was 4 penalties as well. So really, we've seen the clock stop a lot. Also had some timing issues. So we are having a long second half here as we are starting to set our fourth. And looks like Stahlbaumer is ready to start the fourth quarter on offense here, as it's going to be a short third down. And looks like Stahlbaumer was going to keep that one and try to get a first down for the Wildcats and was unable to get that past that first down marker. So that brings up a short for fourth down. Well, since it's fourth down, probably a long fourth down, 4th and 2. Fourth down, 2 yards is very long, ladies and gentlemen. But that clock continuing to tick as Hanover trying to run out that clock and get out of here with their repeat state title, their 25th consecutive win. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Stahlbaumer in the shotgun, gets the snap. Looking for Bruna. Bruna to the near side, catches it. Trying to get a block, get away from his tacklers, and he does, but not until another white jersey gets to him and brings him out of bounds. But nevertheless, a great catch there by Bruna on the near side as Jonah Weber was trying to get some Longhorns off of Bruna so Bruna could get some more yards. But nevertheless, a good catch there by Bruna. Going to be short about a yard from the first down marker. So that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Wildcats. So now Longhorns are going to take over on the 13-yard line. Just over 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. There's a turnover on downs. The Wildcats going to get the first down. And now the Longhorns are going to try to put some more points on the board as he's rolled out to the right side. Selman's trying to find his receiver. He catches the ball and is forced out of bounds. That was number 2 for Jetmore on the reception there. Aaron Sherrill hauling in a nice pass there from Salmon. Gets a good gain of about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3, ball now on the 20. Just over 11 minutes, 9 seconds left exactly on the scoreboard here at Fisher Field. So after a turnover on downs from the Wildcats, Longhorns deep in their own territory, trying to get across midfield and get some points on the board here in the fourth quarter. Salmon finds Trevor Morgan out on the near corner here, and luckily there was Stahlbaumer there close by to drag Trevor Morgan out of bounds, but not until after Morgan had a huge pickup there for the Longhorns. That makes up for a first down for Hodgeman County. Ball now out to the 32 after that pass from Salmons to Morgan. 1st and 10, ball at 32, 11 minutes, 3 seconds to go. Wildcats lead at 48-22. Salmons in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Looking to pass. Rolls out to the right side, to the far side. Looking to air it out downfield. He does. Finds an open receiver. Trevor Morgan's open wide. And he is. And that's a touchdown for the Longhorns, ladies and gentlemen. Hodgeman County not out of this yet. 10 minutes, 55 seconds left. And a connection from Jacob Salmons to number 9, Trevor Morgan. A huge pass play for the Longhorns there for the score. Bringing the score even closer now to the Wildcats, 48-28 here at Fisher Field. Sun now almost completely down. The skies are getting darker, and those stadium lights shining bright as the Longhorns are now setting up for a 2-point conversion. 10 minutes, 55 seconds. Longhorns trying to get a 2-point conversion. Salmon's in the shotgun, trying to find some blockers on the near side, and he does, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good for the Longhorns. So, ladies and gentlemen, this game's not over yet with just under 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Wildcats lead at 48-30. We'll be right back to Fisher Field right after a quick break.
B&W Electric in Hanover is your local electrical specialist, and they're ready to meet your residential or commercial needs. They can handle rewiring jobs, installations, new construction, and more. Rest assured, the work will get done right the first time by professionals who know the job. B&W Electric is ready to handle any project that requires a backhoe. Keep them in mind for all your electrical needs and backhoe service. B&W Electric, proud fans and huge supporters of the Hanover Wildcats.
Welcome back to Newton, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fisher Field with your Wildcat football, your Hanover Wildcats, that is, for your K-State Wildcat fans. A few minutes left in the fourth quarter as the Wildcats take on the Iowa State Cyclones, and Iowa State leads that game 19-14. So back here at Fisher Field in Newton, the Hanover Wildcats are trying to hold on to their lead. The only points for the 2 touchdowns from Hanover here in the second half gives them the 48-point total that we see up on the board. Excuse me, more than 2 touchdowns. There's 3 touchdowns, and one of those was a defensive touchdown. Pick 6 from Dakin Stahlbomber and 2 touchdowns from the Wildcat offense. And we find ourselves at 48-30 now as the Longhorns finding some room with their offense and able to get some points on the board. Let's see if the Longhorns do an onside kick here, and they do, and it's covered up by the Wildcats right at midfield. That was number 6 there for the Wildcats, hauling that one in. Zabatrisky, his hands have been a factor for the Wildcats all night long. Zabatrisky making some major catches for the Wildcats in this ball game tonight and making a good one there on that onside kick from the Longhorns. Longhorns trying to keep in this game, down by 18 now, 48-30 with just under 11 minutes to go. Just over midfield, Wildcats have it on the 39-yard line. Stahlbomber turns around, hands it off to Diedrich. Diedrich finds some blockers around the near corner, and he falls forward near the first down marker. Doesn't get the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Official pulls it up and throws it. After he threw the flag, the official threw it back in the backfield. So it looks like it's going to be a holding call, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what our officials say. Yep, holding on the Wildcats. So that's going to march it back after a nice play there by Kevin Diedrich. Nice run there by the senior. After a holding call, will bring that run back. They'll back the Wildcats up across midfield into their own territory. But it does remain first down, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fisher Field. 10 minutes, 47 seconds to go. Hodgeman County trying to make things interesting. The ball now is on the 30-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. And the Wildcats are now sitting 1st and 20. Longhorns found themselves in a similar situation earlier on in the ball game. 1st and 20 for the Wildcats. Stahlbomber in the shotgun. Diedrich to his left. 2 spread out to the far side. Fake handoff to Diedrich. Rolls out, looking to pass. Finds Diedrich on the far side, and he's open! Diedrich finds him open room and breaks. Jukes out Trevor Morgan and finds the end zone for the Wildcats. Touchdown Hanover with 10:19 to go in the game with a huge pass there from Stahlbomber to Diedrich. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the 30-yard line, that was a 50-yard pass from your quarterback to your running back, senior running back, Kevin Diedrich, making our score 54-30 with 10 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Wildcats setting up for the 2-point conversion. Stahlbomber directly under center. Bruna behind him and Diedrich behind Bruna. Stahlbomber gets the snap. He's going to flip it out to Diedrich. Diedrich trying to find some room, and he does, but he gets over the goal line, but there's some flags on the play. Looks like there's going to be another holding call on the Wildcats. And let's see what happens here, if they're going to back him up and get another try of this 2-point conversion or not. 10 minutes, 19 seconds to go with that touchdown from Kevin Diedrich. Wildcats now lead 54-30. Let's see what our White Hat official has to say about this penalty. Holding on the offense. So we'll go back. Hanover will get another try at this 2-point conversion, so that marches them back to the 10-yard line for this 2-point try. Trying to go up 56-30, right now 54-30. Stahlbomber in the shotgun. Zabatrisky spread to the far side. Dietrich spread to the near side. Bruna to Stahlbomber's left. Bruna gets the snap. Looking to pass. Passing for Bruna in the corner of the end zone, and it's broken up by the Longhorn defense, and ball's incomplete. But the Wildcats now keep their lead 54-30. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it here in Newton at Fisher Field as we tell you a little bit about what's going on. This third quarter of the second half lasted a long time. There was a lot of scoring by both teams, and then also a handful of penalties as well, which really drew out our clock. But now we find ourselves with just over 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, and the Hanover Wildcats able to connect on a 50-yard pass play from Stahlbomber to Dietrich for another Wildcat touchdown, bringing our total to 54 points for the Wildcats, and extends their leads over Hodgeman County 54-30. Now 10 minutes, 19 seconds left. Wildcats will kick off here. The Wildcat defense really needs to get a stop as Hodgeman County has been staying in this. The Longhorns able to make some noise here on the offensive side of the ball and make this game interesting. Now for you other Wildcat fans, Kansas State Wildcats, Kansas State has the ball with just about a half minute left in the fourth quarter, and they are trailing the Iowa State Cyclones 19-14. Back here in Newton at Fisher Field, the Wildcats are set to kick off. Bruna's going to kick it off to the Longhorns. Ball's in the air, and it looks like it's going to drop down right in front of Trevor Morgan, and to return it, Morgan gets it on the bounce, trying to find some blockers, finds some open field on the near side, trying to beat some Wildcats around the corner, but Cohorst wasn't going to let him and brings him down just over the 20-yard line on the near side here in front of the press box. He was almost able to shake that Wildcat return team, but Cohorst was right there and wasn't going to let him get away, bringing him down about the 22-yard line. 10 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Hanover leads it 54-30. First and 10, ball on the 22 for the Longhorns. Hodgeman County trying to get something going here. Salmons in the shotgun. Players spread out one to each side. Salmons looking to air it out. Flushed out of the pocket to the far side, rolling out, trying to decide what to do with it, decides to get rid of it to Eli Salmons, and Eli hauls it in for a first down. A great catch there by Eli Salmons as he hauled it in over the first down marker. They are calling it a completion, so it will be a first down. So a great 10-yard pass there from the Longhorns, Salmons to Salmon. With now just over 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes, 2 seconds. Ball stops as Eli found his way out of bounds on that play. First and 10, ball now on the 33. Hodgeman County's got three stacked on the near side, one on the far side. Looking to air it out to the near side, he catches it, and Stahlbomber's there for the Wildcat defense. And he's able to stop his forward progress, and they blow the whistle just over midfield. So now the Longhorns technically breaking midfield and getting into Wildcat territory on this offensive series. Looking at your radio dials, Hodgeman County going from right to left on the field. Tonight, Hodgeman County, red helmets, all whites, red numbers. Hanover Wildcats, white helmets, white numbers, all blue. 9 minutes, 28 seconds, second and 1 to go here on the 38-yard line. Salmons in the shotgun, gets the snap. Going to keep it going, running up the middle as he gets past that first down marker, but not much more after that as the Wildcats drag him down. He is dragged down by number 16, Kate Cohorst of the Wildcat defense. But he did get enough for the first down, so Salmons, the quarterback, Jacob Salmons, able to extend his offensive series again for his team, fighting for a first down on that quarterback option and running up the middle. Ball is now on the 36-yard line, between the 36 and 37-yard lines, first and 10. Into Wildcat territory. Salmons in the shotgun against the snap. He chased out by Nick Hoyer. Salmons trying to escape some more Wildcat defense. He's flushed out of the pocket on the far side. He's running back to the line of scrimmage, and Cohorst comes up and lays the bomb. Oh, he was in bounds, ladies and gentlemen, but the officials don't think so. As some flags come flying as Salmons was trying he was flushed out of the pocket trying to get around the far corner there. Cade Coles came up for the Wildcat defense and just knocked Jacob Salmons out of the play, tackled him, and they're saying he was out of bounds, and the flags came flying out. Salmons is slow to get up on the field. Let's see what a right hat says. They are calling it a dead ball, late hit out of bounds. From our point of view, ladies and gentlemen, over here on the opposite side of the field, it looked like Salmons was still in play, so the hit Cohorst made on Salmons was completely legal. But again, we weren't over on that side of the field, so he may have been out of bounds, but we'll leave it up to the officials on that one. I can tell you right now, I don't necessarily totally agree with that call, but again, not in the best position to see it. Nonetheless, 1st and 10 for the Longhorns now on the 25-yard line. Salmons going to hand it off the middle, up to Eli. Eli gets a couple more yards for the Longhorns. So after that dead ball, unnecessary roughness hand, essentially, from the Wildcats, the Longhorns are now knocking on the door of the end zone on the 18-yard line. 8.5 to go in the game. Salmons gets the snap, hands it off to Eli Salmons. Salmons goes up the middle and is brought down by a group of Wildcats. And he's going to be marked short of that first down marker. Makes it up for 3rd and very short. So really you see a similar trend between these two teams on short yardage plays. You see this quarterback option or quarterback keeper where either Salmons or Stahlbomber is going to keep it and just fall forward to get that first down. Let's see if Salmons does it here. Salmons directly under center, and he does. Going to fall forward and tries to pull it out and get some more. Falls just to the left side of his center there, but enough for the first down. So that sets up another Longhorns first down, ladies and gentlemen. So that dead ball foul on the Wildcat defense, on Cohorst, hitting Salmons out of bounds, what the officials say. That was a major penalty for the Wildcats, for the Longhorns, because now the Longhorns are 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Salmons directly under center. Eli Salmons behind him. Salmons gets down, backs up, looking at the pass, finds an open receiver in the end zone, and is caught by number 2 of Jetmore. Aaron Shull hauls it in for the Longhorns. Longhorns not out of this contest yet. 36-54, 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Longhorns going to try to get 2 up here, try to make it 54-38. So, ladies and gentlemen, seeing some fireworks here in the second half of this ball game. Play clock at 15 seconds. 7 minutes, 41 seconds on the scoreboard. Wildcats lead at 54-36. Longhorns setting up for the 2-point conversion. Salmons gets the snap in the shotgun. Hands it off to Eli Salmons. Flags come flying in on the play as Salmons is hit out of bounds by 4 Wildcats before he can get to the goal line. And we'll see what this penalty is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Might back Hodgeman County up. Block below the waist on Hodgeman County. Penalty is declined. 2-point conversion is no good, so Hanover Wildcats will hang on to their lead here, 54-36 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here at Fisher Field in Newton.
Insuring the Heartland, the Dragaston Insurance Agency and Buckeye Insurance Group can assist you with the best price and product for today's farm insurance. Call the Dragaston Agency at 785-325-2263 and ask for Justin for your complete financial insurance analysis and quote. The Dragaston Agency and Buckeye Insurance Group provide quality products and service in today's market. Customer service is what they offer, along with fair premiums and personal contact. The Dragaston Agency in Washington and Concordia.
Welcome back, everyone, here at Fisher Field here in Newton for your Division II 1A state finals game between the Hanover Wildcats and the Longhorns of Jetmore Hodgeman County. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some fireworks flying here in the second half. As we had the third quarter was probably just as long as the first half, and so far this half there has been 7 touchdowns this half alone, 4 from Jetmore, 3 from Hanover. Longhorns refusing to get out of this contest. Right now we have a score of 54 Hanover, Hodgeman County 36. 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen. Hodgeman County, see if they go for their third onside kick of the night. And they do. They're trying to get it back. It's popped up, and it's touched by a Wildcat, and it's covered up by Hodgeman County. The Longhorns cover it up over midfield and get it on their own 39-yard line on Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen. And it did. 7 minutes, 39 seconds. Onside kick. Hodgeman County recovers it. Longhorns ball, and they're marking them on the 39-yard line. So just behind midfield, the Longhorns have some life here, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes, 39 seconds left in the ball game. Wildcats lead at 54-36. Salmon in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looking to air it out. He decides to tuck it in, keep it on to the middle. He finds some room as there's a hole in the Wildcat defense. And Salmon gets a nice gain on the play and is brought down just behind the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 24. And that is a fantastic run from the quarterback, Jacob Salmon, for Hodgeman County. 1st and 10, ball now on the 24-yard line. 7 minutes, 29 seconds, 28 seconds, 26, 25, 24. Clock is running. Salmon's directly under center. Gets the snap, hands it off to Eli Salmon. Salmon goes up the middle and is tackled by big number, none other, 69, senior Carlos Emanuel. 7 minutes, 10 seconds, continues to wind down. 54-36, Longhorns trying to get in the end zone again. Ball now on the 22-yard line. 2nd and 8 to go. Salmon in shotgun. 2 spread out to the near side, 1 to the far side. Salmon's looking to air it out. Passes it to number 21 of Hodgeman County. He breaks a tackle after he catches it. 2 broken tackles. And he's brought down just inside the 10-yard line. But there's also some laundry on the field. A yellow flag near the 20 or near the 15, 16-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. And we're hearing some opposition there from the Longhorns talking to the officials. Let's see what they're going to call here. A great run there by number 21 for Jetmore, Trayton Coates. Called his number quite a bit tonight. Coates carrying the ball, breaking 2 tackles, 2 Wildcat tackles to make his way inside the 10-yard line. Let's see what our white hat official has to say. They thought it was going to be a forward pass, but it was a pass behind the line, or they thought he passed it over the line of scrimmage, but they determined he passed it behind the line of scrimmage, so they waved the flag. No flag. Longhorns have the ball inside the 10, now on the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Salmon directly under center. Gets the ball. Hands it off to Eli. Eli Salmon finds the outside corner. Finds an open area and touchdown, Hodgeman County. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game. Hodgeman County making things interesting. Now bringing the score possibly within 1 or 2 possessions. Hanover still hanging on to the lead, 54-42, 6.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Longhorns now setting up for a 2-point conversion. They've been unsuccessful tonight on the 2-point conversions. Let's see if they can get this one and make it count. 54-42, Longhorns trying to get 2-point conversion. Salmon flips it out to Eli Salmon. Eli Salmon's brought down by big senior. No, that wasn't Emmanuel. That was number 2, Carter Bruna, on the tackle. So the junior getting in there and denying, again, the Longhorns' 2-point conversion. But still, ladies and gentlemen, we have a score of 54-42 with 6.5 minutes left. There's been 3 scores for Jetmore here in the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The Longhorns are refusing to go down in this last game of the season. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left on the board. Hanover Wildcats, 54. Hodgeman County Longhorns, 42. Now the Longhorns have made 3 onside kicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The last one they did, they were able to recover just behind midfield, which resulted in this last touchdown. So let's see here if they can get another successful onside kick, as this will be the 4th one for the Longhorns tonight. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's the kick for the Longhorns. Onside kicks away. It's bounced at midfield. It goes through the legs of Stahlbomber, and it goes out of bounds. And there's going to be a penalty for kicking the ball out of bounds. Illegal motion. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, Wildcats, take your breath, Wildcats fans. Take a deep breath as that onside kick rolls out of bounds. It is going to be It's now going to be at the 38-yard line for Stahlbomber and the Wildcat offense. So Wildcats dodging a bullet there on the fourth onside kick from the Longhorns and getting the ball on the 38-yard line and 1st and 10 to start their offensive series. 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Stahlbomber gets the snap, pitches it to Bruna. Bruna trying to find his way across midfield, and he does, and not until he's slammed down at about the 38-yard line, now in Longhorn territory. So now that clock continues to run, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes, 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12. Hanover Wildcats lead at 54-42. Longhorns need a stop here as they want to give their offense a chance to get that ball in the end zone once again. Ball on the near hash mark and at the 38-yard line in Longhorn territory as Stahlbomber leads his offensive unit up to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we're having an official timeout as we're having some equipment difficulties. Looks like an official is fixing the helmet of a Longhorn player. And now we are set to go again. So ball's on the near hash mark, marked at the 38-yard line. Second and 6 to go, 5 minutes, 50 seconds. And let's see if the Wildcats can extend this series. Stahlbomber letting the play clock wind down. 8, 7, 6. Play clock at 5, 4. Stahlbomber now under center. Takes a snap and falls forward on his big senior 69 Emmanuel, but he drops the ball. And Hodgeman County is saying they have it, but let's see what happens here. The ball came out. Stahlbomber would have fumbled it. All I see is number 69 Emmanuel in there in the pile fighting for it. And the officials say Hodgeman County has it. And the Wildcats don't believe it, and they're arguing with the officials. They don't think that was the right call. Stahlbomber shaking his head, and the Longhorns get exactly what they needed, and that was not a turnover or a stop, but a turnover, ladies and gentlemen. Stahlbomber trying to do what he's done 100 times, maybe even tonight, will just follow his senior center, number 69, Carlos Emmanuel. But next thing you know, there's a scramble on the ground, and now Hodgeman County has the ball on their 35-yard line. This Hanover crowd trying to get their defense riled up. 5 minutes, 14 seconds to go. Wildcats lead at 54-42. And for your big front line for your Wildcats, you got number 34, Williams Peters, number 69, Carlos Emmanuel, and number 770, Austin Gakel. These Wildcats need to stop here, ladies and gentlemen, to keep their lead and hold this lead with 5 minutes, 28 seconds left to go. Longhorns have the ball 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Salmon's in the shotgun, looking to pass, airs it out downfield, trying to find Trevor Morgan. Morgan just short of that pass as Salmon's overthrew him as it falls incomplete in front of Morgan. So that stops the clock. 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go here, ladies and gentlemen. 54 points for the Wildcats, still hanging on to their lead. 42 for the Longhorns of Hodgeman County. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what a ball game here this has been in the second half. A story of two games here, especially for the Longhorns in the second half, as they're trying to come back from quite the deficit. 5 minutes, 23 seconds. Salmon's in the shotgun, gets the ball, looking to air it out again. Salmon's backing up more, passes it to the far side. It's caught by a receiver just over midfield, but he's brought down by Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber brings the Longhorn player down just over midfield, making it still a quite long third down, but still manageable for the Longhorns. So that makes it 3rd and 4 for the Longhorns after the completion from Salmon. 4 minutes, 54 seconds to go. 3rd and 4. Longhorns hand it off to Eli Salmon. Salmon's trying to find that first down marker, and he does. Let's see if they mark him down. Nope, they're going to mark him just short. So it's going to be a 4th short down for the Wildcat defense. And they need a stop here after that turnover, after that fumble by Stahlbomber. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get more exciting than this. 4 minutes, 27, 26, 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Salmon's under center, trying to just fall forward and get the first down. There's a fumble! Stahlbomber just falls on it! It's Wildcat football, ladies and gentlemen, and where did that come from? You see Salmons disappear into this pile. Stahlbomber's hanging out behind the pile. Next thing you know, this ball just comes rolling out in front of Stahlbomber, and Stahlbomber just falls on it. Let's see what the officials say. They're ruling it Wildcat football. That's 1st and 10 Hanover. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to go. Wildcats get the ball back on their 32-yard line. So 2 turnovers, 1 for each team, both coming in the fourth quarter here. Both lost fumbles. Stahlbomber under center, turns around, hands it off to Bruna. Bruna finds the room on the near side, breaks the tackle, and is brought down by number 9, Trevor Morgan, just over midfield. The Wildcats getting a little nervous there as they fumbled the ball, but were able to get one of their own as the Longhorns coughed it up just over midfield, and Stahlbomber was standing right there, ladies. I tell you what, I don't think he expected it. He was standing there, he was watching the pile, and it was just kind of stopping, ladies and gentlemen, and then the ball just rolled out, and he just dropped and fell on it. He knew no idea that was going to happen, so a huge break there for the Wildcats. Stahlbomber directly under center, 2nd and short. Going to hand it off. And it's going to be whistled off, a dead play, dead ball, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on Hanover. So the Wildcats get a little anxious, getting a little excited. I'm getting a little excited after that turnover, ladies and gentlemen. What a ball game, dead ball, foul here. It's going to be a false start on Hanover. That marches them back. So instead of 2nd and 1, it's now 2nd and 6. Ball is now on the 36-yard line, 36-yard line, 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Wildcats lead at 54-42. Stahlbomber comes out directly under center. One spread out to the far side. Bruna directly behind Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber looking at that play clock, letting it wind down. Gets snap, hands it off to Bruna. Bruna's met directly in the backfield, but refuses to go down and drags the Longhorn defense down with him near that first down marker. Let's see where the officials mark him. And that might be just behind it. They might have to bring out the chains, ladies and gentlemen. No, I can see it from here where they have it marked. It will be short, so 3rd and less than a yard here for the Wildcats. They're looking to extend their offensive series. They did take a timeout, but we're not going to take a timeout here as we are going to keep you here in Newton. And for you other Wildcat fans, for your Kansas State Wildcat fans, your final. Kansas State Wildcats beat the Iowa State Cyclones 20-19 tonight. So we interrupted your K-State Wildcat broadcast night to bring you the Hanover Wildcats, and the K-State Wildcats found a win in Manhattan against the Cyclones of Iowa State. Now the Wildcats of Hanover are here in Newton at Fisher Field trying to hold on to their lead with just over 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Hodgeman County putting up some points here in the second half to really make things interesting, and really back-to-back turnovers from these teams have made things extremely exciting. First there was a fumble from Stahlbomber and recovered by the Longhorns, and then the Longhorns a couple plays later fumbled it, and Stahlbomber actually recovered it for the Wildcats. Now Stahlbomber, 3rd and short, directly under center at midfield. Hands it to Bruna. Bruna fights his way across the line of scrimmage. Bruna refuses to go down again. Carter Bruna, they're going to love having him back next year. The junior running strong tonight and gets a first down for the Wildcats. 3 minutes, 2 seconds to go. Clock will start as soon as the chains are set, and it does. 3 minutes now, under 3 minutes. Wildcats doing some clock management now, trying to wind down the time as there's 15 seconds on the play clock. Expect Stahlbomber to sit there and wait for the play clock to wind down to about 5 before he snaps. Now we're under 8, 7, 6. Now Stahlbomber snaps it, gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff, goes out to the far side, pitches it to Diedrich. Diedrich's blown up in the backfield just near the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten 1 or 2 yards on the play. One maybe. Well, I see one official looks like he's right at the original line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. 2.5 minutes left here in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break as they're taking a timeout on the field. You're listening to the Division II 1A state final game here in Newton on KCLY.
Jones Trash Service provides residential and commercial waste pickup in Washington County. Their service is affordable, dependable, and professional. Jones Trash Service also offers roll-off containers to support your special projects. Whether it's renovation, cleanup, roof replacement, or yard clearing, they'll deliver the containers to you when you need it and remove it when your job is complete. Contact them for quotes for home or business trash service if you're not already on their route. Jones Trash Service of Washington.
What a ball game we have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 8 scores, 8 touchdowns here in the second half of this ball game. 5 from Jetmore, 3 from the Wildcats. One of those is a defensive touchdown from the Wildcats. Stahlbomber with a pick 6. Both teams had fumbles here in the fourth quarter, and both lost them. Wildcats now have the ball on the 33-yard line in Longhorn territory with 2.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Stahlbomber in the shotgun, gets the snap, trying to go to the near side, tries to find some blockers, and tries to get out of some tackles, but not successful. It is brought down just over the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. The clock continues to tick down. The Longhorns trying to get a stop here, and they need it. 54-42, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock continues to tick down. Almost inside 2 minutes now. Stahlbomber really watching that play clock. Gets under 5 seconds of the play clock. Stahlbomber hikes it. Gets the snap, gives it to Bruna. Too long of a handoff there, and Bruna's blown up in the backfield. And nowhere for the junior running back that time. Bumble and Bruna really dragging some defenders with him tonight, but not then. They were able to stuff him in the backfield. Set up a long fourth down here for the Wildcats. And they're going to take a timeout on the field, and so are we. You're listening to the Division II 1A state final game here in Newton on KCLY.
Whether you're planning for today or looking to the future, the Bank of Palmer is ready to meet your financial needs. They offer a range of loans, accounts, and services to help manage your money. They are rooted by a commitment to meeting the financial needs of their communities, and they believe that in order to truly serve a community, you must be a part of it. Whatever your banking needs are, you've come to the right place. The Bank of Palmer, with locations in Palmer and Barnes. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
An explosive second half here in Newton at Fisher Field for your Division II 1A state finals game, as the Hanover Wildcats are looking to repeat their state final, looking for their 25th consecutive win, looking to go perfect on the season. Some talent out here playing tonight. Division I recruit, senior Carlos Emanuel. Have you seen him play on TV here in the next year or two? As the Wildcats set up for a 4th and 7. Stahlbomber, they're going to go for it. He's in shotgun, looking to air it out. Stahlbomber flushed out of the far side pocket, is brought down. And is brought down outside on the outside corner before he gets back to the line of scrimmage or can get rid of it. And they're saying he was sacked by the Longhorns defense. The official came in and said his knee was down. He tried to get that ball away, tried to throw it away, but not before his knee hit the ground, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. That's the second turnover on downs for the Wildcats tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So the Longhorns, they got a minute 40 left to go. Let's see if they can do something with the ball here. They have the ball on their 33-yard line. So good field position for the Longhorns, and still enough time for something to happen. Selman's in shotgun, looking to air it out. Looking downfield, staying in the pocket, flushed out of the far side of the pocket. Roy's going to tuck it and run out of bounds, and he runs out near the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. Gets maybe one, if not loses one on the play, but does stop the clock, a minute and 34 seconds to go. So the Longhorns have been down for most, actually have been trailing the entire game, are trying to make something of it and come back and make this extremely interesting as they are down by 12 points with a minute and a half here. 54-42 score here in Newton. Hanover leads Hodgeman County. 2nd and 10, ball on the 33. Salmon's in the shotgun, gets the snap, looking to air it out again. Throws it downfield, and it's caught, but not before Salmon took a major hit in the backfield by the Wildcat defense. A great pass and catch there from Hodgeman County. Salmon took some punishment in the backfield, but was able to connect with one of his teammates to get quite the gain on the play, going to now the Wildcats' 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Salmon gets the snap, and going to fake the handoff and keep it, and is tripped up by Carter Bruna just over the line of scrimmage. A short 2-yard run on the play there from the quarterback. Minute 14 seconds. Clock continues to run. 2nd and 9, they're going to say, on the 33-yard line. Salmon's in the shotgun, gets the snap, looking to air it out again. Throws it, caught, far side, pushed out of bounds in front of the first down marker. So that's going to be 3rd and manageable for this Longhorn offense. But right now, they're not really concerned with just getting first downs. They want to stop that clock, get out of bounds. They want to get in the end zone, try to get another chance at an onside kick. 3rd and 1. Hanover leads Hodgeman County 54-42. Minute 3 seconds left. Salmons directly under center, turns around, takes handoff, get it out again, and he does. And he finds the receiver, and he catches it. Oh, man! That was number 21 for Hodgeman County. Creighton Coates, we've called him a lot tonight. And Coates, he's going to see that one in his dreams, or should I say nightmares, for years, ladies and gentlemen. He had it in his hands. He was open. He was going towards the corner. He bobbled it, and he just couldn't bring it in. And it falls incomplete. Longhorns now facing a 4th down, 4th and 2. Ball on their own on the Wildcats 25. And this Hanover crowd's getting loud, cheering for their defense. 57 seconds to go in the game. Salmon's in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Tries to run for the first down, and he gets the first down to extend the series. This Longhorn offense is going to have to hurry up, get back to the line of scrimmage if they want another chance. The clock does stop temporarily because of the first down, but not until the chains are set. Let's start running again. Clock now running at 53, 52, 51 seconds, 50, 49. Salmon's in shotgun, gets the snap, looking air and out again. He does, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage by the big senior 69, Emmanuel. So the Wildcat defense making a showing here when it matters at the end of the ball game. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter, left in the contest. Ball now on the 21-yard line, 2nd and 10. The clock does stop us, and it was an incomplete pass. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 scores in the second half tonight. 5 to Jetmore, 3 to Hanover. 46 seconds left in the ball game. 54-42. Longhorns trying to get in the end zone. Salmon's in the shotgun, gets the snap, looking to air it out again. And he's swallowed up by the Wildcat defense. Not today, Salmons, as he's brought down on the 30-yard line. A good, 9 yards, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A big sack there by the Wildcat defense as they bring Salmons down for a loss. And that clock continues to tick. 20 seconds left. 3rd and 17. Salmons in the shotgun, looking to air it out again. Looking for a player. Looking downfield. He dances around, lets it fly, finds an open receiver out of bounds. That was number 2, Aaron Sherrill. Sherrill again, really been calling his number 2 all night. Coach Sherrill, and then Salmons, a number of Salmons tonight. Nice catch there by Sherrill. Getting out of bounds, stops the clock with 11 seconds to go for the Longhorns. Still not enough for a first down, just short of the first down, so it does make up for a 4th and about 1. And they measured it. They brought the chains out again, and this time, again, it was in favor for the Longhorns. Going to be a first down, so they had to bring the chains out. Second time they brought the chains out tonight. Second time in the Longhorns' favor. 1st and 10. Ball now on the 11. You know, they could get it out of the 1st-yard line to make it 1st and goal, have a new set of downs, but they don't want to take that much time off the clock. 11 seconds left. 54-42. They want in the end zone on this play. Salmon's in the shotgun, looking to the end zone. He finds Trevor Morgan for the touchdown. Longhorns with the score. With 7 seconds left, they bring the score within one possession, as it's now 54-48, 7 seconds to go. Longhorns going to go for 2 here and make it really interesting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what the outcome of the 2-point conversion, remember, Hodgeman County has had 4 onside kicks tonight. They have had 4 onside kicks, and they recovered 1. So anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going to happen here in this 7 seconds. Salmon going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. It's the shotgun snap. Hands it off to Eli Salmon. They swallowed up in the backfield by the Wildcats. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any better than this. If your skin's not crawling and you don't have goosebumps, I don't know what's wrong with you, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's exciting here. 54-48, 7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Wildcats are going to get the ball back and forth all game. That's now our 9th score in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Jetmore really putting on a showing in the second half. It's really a tale of two ball games here tonight in Newton at Fisher Field, and what a fantastic ball game for the Division II 1A state final game. And the Hanover Wildcats trying to repeat their state title, and the Longhorns doing everything they can to make the Wildcats and their fans sweat over here with just 7 seconds left in the ball game. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Hodgeman County is going to be lining up for another onside kick. Let's see what's going to happen here. If you're looking at your radio dials, the Wildcats are set up on the left side. The Longhorns will be kicking from the right to the left. Going to be an onside kick. Let's see what happens. Here's the kick. Ball's tumbling down to the midfield. It looks like it's bounced across the midfield about the 40-yard line and then goes out of bounds. So the Wildcats escaped that onside kick, ladies and gentlemen, and you should see just a victory formation here. That kick was out of bounds and is now going to be marked at midfield for Hanover, and they should come out and just kneel it to send this ball game to close out this ball game. So, ladies and gentlemen, wow, what a fantastic game here we've had in Newton at Fisher Field. 54-48, 7 seconds left. Stahlbomber and his Wildcat offense getting ready to kneel down in the victory formation, but the Longhorns in Hodgeman County really refusing to go out of this one early as they were down big in the first half, and they came out and put on a fantastic performance in the second half, and that's going to do it as Stahlbomber goes to the ground, and it's done, and the clock hits 0. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic contest here at Fisher Field. We're going to come back and wrap up your second half as officially your Hanover Wildcats are now your repeat Division II 1A state champions. We'll be right back after a quick break here in Newton.
The Hanover Wildcats have had a phenomenal football season and has all their fans excited for the final game. Ron and his team at R.L. Juneman Construction are proud of the young men on and off the field. Join them in cheering on the Wildcats and congratulate the athletes and coaches on their outstanding year. The football team represents their families, school, and community, and everyone is proud of how far they've come. Go get them, Wildcats! From your fans at R.L. Juneman Construction.
It's time for winter service inspections, and Landmark is here to help. Going on now at your local Landmark Implement Year certified John Deere dealer. Complete 3 winter service inspections of equal or lesser value, and the 4th inspection is free. That's right, a free service inspection. Tractors, combines, planters, sprayers, gators, and more. Let our trained and certified technicians take care of you and your equipment. Our inspections are not only for John Deere equipment, but for other colors as well. Contact your Landmark service manager for details. Visit us at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Here in Newton, ladies and gentlemen, at Fisher Field, your Hanover Wildcats are repeat state championships, another perfect season, another state title. Your senior Kevin Diedrich, 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, in for 2 points in the second quarter, and 1 touchdown in the fourth quarter. Zaboritsky, 1 touchdown in the second quarter, had 1 in for 2 points in the third quarter. Stahlbomber, in for a 2-point in the first half, scored in the second quarter. A beautiful pass to Cohorst for a 2-point conversion a couple times throughout the night tonight. And a pick 6 for a touchdown in the third quarter, a major turnaround there for the Wildcats. Bruna, touchdown in the third quarter, Cohorst in for 2 2-point conversions as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the second half alone, there was 9 scores in this second half of this ball game, and 6 of them went to the Longhorns, went to Hodgeman County as they came back and tried their hardest to get back into this one as they trailed the entire game. Wildcats on their first offensive series was able to drive it down and put it in the end zone. And really, Stahlbomber, Bruna, Diedrich, just the Wildcats in general playing lights out tonight, doing fantastic. Again, 9 scores in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, 6 of them going to Hodgeman County, 2 of them to Hanover, or 3 to Hanover, 1 of those on the defense, Stahlbomber's pick 6. So what a fantastic ball game tonight to end a perfect season for the Hanover Wildcats. Congratulations to the Longhorns of Hodgeman County for getting this far in their season, 10-2 on the season, and being able to come and play in the state finals game. In the state final game, that's just fantastic to drop 2 games and still find yourself playing an undefeated team for a state title at the end of the season. So although Hodgeman County fell short, They should be proud of themselves, as there's a lot of teams not playing today. One of the very few that was able to play a contest this weekend. So congratulations to Hodgeman County, and congratulations to Coach Hoyer and the Wildcats of Hanover on their repeat state title and their second perfect season in a row. That puts them at their 25th straight win, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the Hanover Wildcats. They're Division II 1A state champions in football. You're listening to Hanover Wildcat football here on KCLY. For our engineer back in our studio, Bernie Fancella. For our statistics person tonight, Maggie Dolan. I'm Bryce Dolan. Thanks for listening, everyone. You're tuned in to 100.9 FM, KCLY.